Turn the tables on her.
I
Sorry.
followed her people's ways.
I'm sorry in advance if you guys can hear like a weird like clicking static sound. I don't know what the issue is. I got new headphones and they were working just fine a couple of hours ago.
Oh, he's talking to the stream.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if you guys can hear that, I'm sorry in advance. Please don't
Maybe
hit
it's
me
just
for
the
it.
xenomorph in your room.
I would not doubt it at this point.
I forgot to call him back, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's moved on, obviously.
Well, that's a natural one.
Who got a nat 1?
Alright, it should be gone.
Like, what the fuck?
Alright.
My mouth movements aren't even being tracked correctly. This is new. Weird.
Either way,
Hello?
Anath is sitting
Alright,
at
a
a
little bit
table, a big enough table to hold normal-sized people.
Hello.
A tankard of ale or something in his hand. His feet are kicked up on the table, and he looks to be relaxing.
Let's see.
Hey, Anath, where'd you get those new
4,000.
Crocs?
Let's see. 4,000 to make me post something dumb
bad.
on Twitter. Hi, Jaxby. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate it.
I will solo this if I have to.
Are you about? Is someone about to get smited? I get the sinking feeling someone's about to get smited. Oh,
Yes.
bye.
Huh? Up.
What was that, Wyatt?
Chrissy's doing Chrissy things.
Her Discord's. Oh, hello. Oh, we hear
God
your
damn it.
keyboard.
All right, let's see. Redeem posture check.
Oh boy. Oh, yep, she went offline and everything.
I think she's restarting Discord. Oh my god. Oh my god. We have 22k raised for my stupid Twitter post. Oh my god, I don't know how I feel
believe it's gonna
about
keep
this.
going up.
55% raised. Holy shit.
I will solo this challenge if I have to.
Like, holy fuck.
Getting at least 6k from all of us per day.
This popping is about to get really annoying.
Oh boy.
Maybe if you just reset the stream.
It's not the stream, no. I tried it's my headphones. Hold on, let me try unplugging my RGBs. Maybe that could be it.
Hmm.
It's worth a shot.
Just wait for Che to get his stream going.
It's
Give
up.
a quick recap of what happened.
Ow, my hair. I swear to God if it's because of my fucking RGBs. Okay, no it's not. Is it the splitters bad? Is it not plugged in all the way?
Uh-oh.
Oh, what are we owing?
Chrissy's having Discord issues.
I'm up.
It
So
just says no root.
Oh, she's having that error.
Seeing as
Hold on,
she's
I'm
on a
moving.
college campus, it's not hard to do.
Hold on, I'm moving me. What's up? Give me one quick second. I gotta see. Hold on. No, you. Wait, no. What am I doing? F11. There we go. Oh my god, what the fuck? The popping is still coming through.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Hey!
I'm on mobile
Fuck.
hotspot right now.
Hello.
Alright.
Apparently the Wi-Fi is going down or some shit. I don't know. It's been doing that. Because the school won't update their Wi-Fi because, you know, they didn't expect this whole virus, but they still haven't fucking updated it, so.
Let's see. Server
Our
region.
students are stuck in college. What are they gonna do? I don't know. Use the internet, maybe.
Nah.
Nah. Psh.
Oh yeah, it is currently set to Europe. I could, if that would help.
Oh, that, Yeah, that would probably help.
Alright, shit.
Also, Chase, I'm gonna send you something in DMs.
Okay.
Oh yes, it is currently working for the moment.
Alright, thank you,
Sure.
Jaxby. Appreciate the lurk.
Alright,
Thank you for
let
dropping
me-
by again.
Let me
Alright,
change
I
that.
think
real
it's the
quick.
amount. I think it could be the amount of decibels that's coming through is the problem. Because, like, hold on.
Everybody here. Right now.
All of a sudden, it just reconnected with full bars. Where did it connect to? It connected to my. What do you mean, computer? What the fuck is your problem?
Well, the reason it
I don't know.
reconnected
I
is
don't know what the
because I
fuck the
just
problem
changed
is.
it to US East.
Let me try to reconnect now, okay?
Alright. Oh god. Oh no, did I just screw over Artie?
Ooh, I would gladly just shoot me a DM. Let me know when just shoot me a DM and let me know when you're streaming again, Jaxby. I'll gladly pop in.
Okay, so
Uh,
I can hear, and it's full bars now, and
Hey.
all right.
whatever you
After
did, it.
Oh god.
after DND, I'm either gonna switch headphones or I'm gonna restart my computer after DND. It's probably my computer's being weird.
Oh god, don't tell me that Artie's is now fucking up because it's set to US East.
Is it better now though, Artie? For the moment? Okay.
Is that better? I'm sorry.
Oh. Alright, 200's fine for the moment. So yes, while you were deafened, you guys, the group walking back from the wizards, saw a Nath up on a higher ring, and you all just reconvened at the tavern that you guys were sleeping at before.
Okay, of course. Alright, then I'll begin conversation then. Hey, Nath, where's Sareve at? Did she not come with you?
Oh,
Nath just takes a long pull off the Tinkerbell in his hand and sets it down on the table, puts his legs down on the back on the floor, looks her dead in the eyes, and goes, "Nope."
What do you mean, no?
I mean, she's not going to be with us.
What's happened? Oh shit, this is some good shit. Basically,
What do you mean
what
she's
just
not gonna be with
happened?
us?
What just happened is one of our characters
This
just
is her
accidentally
home.
killed the entire lizard tribe after a
She's been wanting
after a
to come
huge
here
pandemic. So
well,
let's
as
get
long
back
as
to
I've
this.
been in the group. Right?
point at Alistair and and nod, take another drink. She'll be staying here. With what's left of her people. She ran off, tried to do something very drastic in her highly emotional state after seeing the devastation the fall of the dome caused upon the people. Of course, blaming herself. Silly lizard. Acts completely cold, but has a friggin' heart of gold. So no. Sariv is going to stay and heal with her people. We can visit her if you like, but I'd say give it a day and take another drink. Before she calms down, she, as I said, was attempting drastic measures to repay what debt she believed she owed her people. So I tied her up, paralyzed her, and dragged her back, and tossed her before the village elder. Of course, this is absolutely the opposite of what she wanted, so she was stark raving mad by the time I left. So I said, give it a day. We'll visit her before we leave and say our goodbyes.
You just see Revi slam a gold piece down onto the bar and just stand up and walk to her room without saying a word and slams the door closed.
All right.
Nat just shrugs.
Think.
Uh,
So what do you think, holy man?
Talon's gonna follow.
Well,
Wait, hold on. I'm not muted. Okay. Talon's gonna follow Anath's example and take a seat and have a drink.
All right.
well, if you're
No
asking about
thoughts?
her, I think just give her some time.
No.
And of course, with Sariv,
No.
well, I don't really have much of a say on what she should do. But
Mostly, I wanted your opinion on how I took the situation and choice out of her hand.
she felt that it was her responsibility to
She
do what she was
decided,
going to do. But
Anath just takes another long swig and says she wanted to give up. I wouldn't let her.
I don't ever believe that giving up like that is, well, the way to go about things. But I can't really say paralyzing her, forcing her to the elders is.
It was either that or fight her to the death.
That's
Literally.
true.
Talon speaks up a little bit. I believe you made the right
So,
call. I believe you made the
old
right call in the
person.
end.
So, yeah, and so Anath goes, paralyzing her, tying her up, and dragging her back was the only way to non-violently finish the situation without any bloodshed.
Right.
Using a mechanic that shouldn't exist.
Hush you.
Oh God.
But regardless, what happens now is completely in her hands.
And her family. I look over at well, I look over at Talon, and Nath looks over at Talon and goes, just stares at him for a second.
I look up at him, holding my tankard with my hand.
So, Spiky Boy,
I'm not even gonna question the nickname. What's up?
I have to ask,
Shoot.
what are you still doing here?
I have my reasons.
So do ASMRs just hate each other?
No, it's just an app.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Anath,
It's just an app.
you're a
Anath.
normal ASMR, right? Like ascended
He's Scourge.
Surge. Yeah,
well,
no.
not just that. No, Anath is very emotionally he's upset right now. He's very, very pissed that
Well,
one of
clearly.
his friends decided that instead of facing her problems head on, she was just going to quit.
And also,
So he's pissed.
pretty much everyone hates Fallens, so there's also that.
That's why he's drinking heavily, and
Like
he's not
almost-
very merry right now.
Like almost every race hates Fallen ASMRs, so there's also that
And
too.
the fact that he
Well.
had to basically be the adult in the situation, and against all, against her own wishes, basically sit her down and tell her no, and then drag her into timeout.
Yeah, it makes sense. But I look up at him, my eyebrows kind of like, I make a small like, how do I word this?
So he feels like it right now. It's everything needs to be talked about. That needs to be talked about, and then we need to get everyone back on board with whatever we're going to be doing, so that we can head out and know what we're doing.
He kind of like gives
Because
him.
standing around idling does nothing.
Yeah, it does
Helps
nothing.
no one. Doesn't get us closer to whatever goal we're trying to accomplish.
So in response to your question, he puts.
Angry Anath is motivated enough.
Yeah. He puts down his tankard, very, civilly, and gives him like a how do I word this? Not like
I
a
guess Talon just
not like a
stands there
glare.
like a cardboard
Hold
cutout,
on,
and it's like,
am I muted?
okay.
Hello, can you
moving
guys hear
on.
me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yep.
Okay. How do I word this?
Say what now?
Anath, can you not hear me?
Is he talking? Because I can't hear him.
I don't think you can hear me.
Yes, he is talking.
Oh, can't
And
hear
we
him at
can
all.
We can hear him.
For God.
Fucking Discord.
There we go.
All right, sweet. He can hear me.
I thought you were bullshitting at first. I was
I
like,
did
really?
too. I thought you were bullshitting me, dude.
Nope, couldn't hear you at all.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Fucking Discord. But
Okay, so let's reel it back in. The heck you say?
he puts down his tankard, very civilly, but then he gives him like a not really like a not like a glare, but not like a soft expression either, like kind of that in the middle. You know what I mean? And just looks up at him and says, "I have my reasons." But,
Oh, so okay. Pretty much the exact same. If I hadn't listened to you, gotcha.
no, like, you didn't let me finish.
Sorry. Continue.
I have my reasons. One being my job. Another, he gives a small glance at Revy without, hopefully without noticing, without
Who
any.
stormed
She's
out
in
the
her
room.
room. She stormed out
Oh
of her
right,
room.
towards Revy, towards the room. That's what I meant. His eyes kind of dart to where Revy walked away to. And other reasons. As well as, I want Noir to be able to see the world instead of being confined in the Madam's hideout. I say that last part a lot quieter because, reasons.
What reasons could those be?
Wyatt, I sent you a message on
Yes,
what's
I'm reading it.
happening.
Yes, I am.
And then a
responding.
Christmas idea because I want it.
And Nath kind of just
Put the
sighs.
sub goal away because we reached our sub goal.
Alistair. I turn and look at him. As the only other sensible person in the group, I have to ask you. as we have emotional turmoil up there, and we have follower, not leader, over here. And Anath kind of just steeples his fingers, his hands together, and like rests his chin on them, and just staring at Alistair, and goes, "What the fuck are we doing?"
Sorry, can you repeat that? I couldn't hear.
What the fuck are we doing?
At this point, just wandering around looking for the next thing to happen.
Exactly. Why? We should go and find. If we're going to do anything with adventures and time, etc., we should grab our friends.
You're saying we should hunt down the cult of Taluna. Is that what you're saying?
Look, and that motions towards Talon. The peanut gallery comes up with a good suggestion.
He takes a swig.
It can happen.
He takes a long swig and now glares at him.
Thank you, my good sir, for your suggestion. We shall add it to the bag, swirl it around, and pick one out later. Now.
He now kind of puts his tankard down a little harder this time. If you have a problem with me, just say it.
And that just looks at him and goes, I have a problem with everyone right now. But moving on. It's mostly because I'm not drunk enough. Let's start. If we
From
have
across the bar, you just hear an amen to that.
God, we're in a public place.
Let's not forget that the night before, Talon and Revy had like a drink off and drunk the boot.
Yes, exactly.
So,
anyway,
yeah.
He looks over at Alistair
the
and
boot.
says,
Order
the
the
boot.
boot.
The boot.
Alright.
The cult of Talona. We have absolutely no leads. Nothing concrete.
Not true.
We do have one.
We do have one lead, yes.
A shaky one link is not good enough.
I'm not there to say anything.
I say we follow that. We get somewhere. But we don't know where. What we should do is look for more. Now, you may have found something out that I haven't, as you've talked to the Queen.
We have yet to speak to her.
Well then.
Wait.
I found out while I was in Cereve's infected little hamlet that a paladin of sufficient skill can cure the plague. So that is what I did. However, whatever went on there, from what I heard from whatever monstrosity Hallie has become, that they're on to the next plan. I think we should either follow this one lead, as shaky and unfounded as it might be, whatever. Real quick, before we go any further, what is exactly this lead they're talking about? Because my brain can't remember.
Whenever she
were
was
told
talking
from Hallie that we have to cross the desert. Was it on a rock?
Mm-hmm.
And she was going to meet up with parents of someone. She didn't mention who, but it was heavily indicated that it was Anat's parents.
Yeah, I got that.
And that's all she said.
Exactly. That's
and that
vague
we knew that it
hell.
pissed you off. We knew that it pissed you off, and so that's why we're considering it a lead, because it gave you a bunch of emotional distress when it was said. So, I mean, that is a lead. It's not a good lead, but it's the best one we got.
And just like Alistair, I'm going to level with you.
Mm.
You weren't there for Hallie. Neither was pointy, spiky boy over here with his hyena pet. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Noir just pipes up. We completely forgot she's in the tavern. She's in the tavern. She just.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was already turning on her mic for just 1 second to make that noise, and then immediately muting forever.
No.
You're welcome for this
I
gift.
know.
If Artie ever did that, she would literally do it when we're all talking, so we don't hear her, and then everyone's like, "Wait, did you unmute?" She's just like, "No, what are you talking about?" Anyway, but no, Anath just goes, Talon, our very obvious assassin. Let me look at him. Anyway,
I didn't want to end up like this. Just happened, all right?
Anath's not judging you for being an assassin. He's killed
And that's
people before
judging
too.
you because he's an ass.
No,
Exactly.
no, I said that under my breath.
No, I'm telling you exactly like an ass thought process on it. He's not answering you back.
Okay.
He can hear you, he just doesn't care enough.
Sounds about right.
Anyway,
Sounds about right.
Alistair, he's like, I'm going to level with you.
Mm.
Hallie is many things. Insane, yes.
Hold on, I'm fucking changing
A
headsets.
cold-blooded murderer.
The fuck? Alright, there we go.
Yells back over. Third, it's like 3 moles, left butt cheek.
Jesus Christ!
Jesus.
What the fuck?
I'm joking. Moving on.
Alright, so I transferred over to my old headset because I just could not stand that popping noise. I'm gonna restart my computer after session.
But no, and that basically just tells Alistair it's like we can't trust a word she has said since she started talking to you. Everything she said may be true. More than likely not, however, it is a trap. And if not a trap, we're going to go there and find nothing but devastation. As whatever she planned has already come to pass, and we are going to simply be left chasing ghosts.
Like we did at the beginning of the campaign.
With no way to speak to dead. So, I think instead of going on a wild dragon chase, we see if we can find a mercenaries guild and get us some jobs. Make some coin. Instead of running slack jaw around the entirety of the fucking continent, we make money, we get some notoriety, we make friends. Then
Fun.
we find out any information on if anything's going on in that region before we head out blindly.
Out of character. Yay, making friends. One of the things Talon is not good at.
Talon or Che?
Both.
Yes.
Shay's good at making friends.
Chase is
just
good
has
at making
self-esteem
enemies
issues.
that he doesn't realize he's making enemies, and then they're actually his friend, and he just believes that they're enemies.
Yeah. Self-esteem issues. Well said.
Self-esteem issues, yes.
Ha! Same!
I have some, but for the most part, I've murdered mine silently in their sleep.
That's a mood.
I'm putting band-aids on my boo-boos on my legs.
Nice.
Yeah.
Kinky.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Dylan?
Oh God.
Ilnir.
Sorry, Ilnir.
At the work is this here, completely different persona.
Anywho,
Definitely.
phone.
And no, I say things like that just to get a reaction if you haven't noticed.
No, I know, but that's what I was like, what the fuck?
No, it's whomst the fuck.
I will slap the shit out of you. Now I see why
Anyway.
Artie and you fight all the time.
Fucking Revy comes out of her fucking room, smacks the shit out of Anath, walks back in her room.
No.
And me and Artie don't fight, quote unquote, like unless you want to talk about, unless you want to call it fighting, but even then it's more along the lines of like slapstick, you know, two clowns hitting each other, really.
Slapsticks, oh my God.
At the end of the day.
Fucking what's it called? The Larry, Curly, and Moe.
Three
Stooges.
Three Stooges.
That's their
Moving
entire
on.
group.
Yuck.
We're just the Five Stooges instead of the Three Stooges.
Moving on, however, Alistair, what do you think? Or are you saying we should just run off into the unknown?
If she's as dangerous as you're making her out to be, then the last thing I really want to do is put one of you in danger. And
It's not like we haven't been through
hyena
enough
to
danger.
travel, and I have business practically everywhere. Mercenary job sounds like a pretty good deal at this point. But
When you
there's still one person
Yeah.
to convince.
Killing for money.
Good point. Anath kind of like scratches his chin, looks at Alistair and says, "You have business everywhere?"
I pull out a small picture I keep inside my pouch.
Alright.
You remember her? And in the picture is Amara, who is supposed to be one of my previous mentors, who you met in the casino.
Okay, can you describe her for me, Wyatt? Or Juan, whichever one.
Essentially, picture how Revy looked before the time skip thing, and just a little bit longer hair and human, with a bit darker skin.
Like, is she wearing any kind of particular clothing, like robes?
She would used to wear robes, but why was she wearing the same robes in the casino?
Sit here
Considering
telling
she was a-
Wyatt to sit here and think back to
Considering
that.
she was the mental manifestation, she probably was wearing whatever the thought she wears.
Yeah, that's one of.
Yeah, for something that for a fancy place like that casino, normally she has a specific set of robes for such a meeting, or for that's usually used for like meetings such as that, where she would have to get dressed up for something. She doesn't like wearing them too often, but yeah, they're very like ornate robes that are like red velvet almost with like a gold inlay. They were a gift from a traveling merchant.
Oh God.
What?
Nothing. I just went into D&D memes on your server, Chrissy.
Oh no.
DM, you see a warehouse in the distance. Player, is it like a werewolf, but instead of a wolf, it turns into a house? DM frantically writing down stats. It is now.
But
I have done
Yes.
that so many times to you guys. I'm not even gonna lie.
I've come to the conclusion that this place magically moves all over the place. Back when we were in there, it was further down south, but somehow it's appeared on the other side of the Rock. So, given time, odds are it'll show up somewhere around here again.
I I I look at Alistair, kind of confused. It's like, you do remember that everyone in that hotel is a monster, not a person. There
But
was
then there was Montana Mike. And he definitely wasn't a monster.
who?
Oh yeah, you weren't here. You left before we met him.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He was the
Oh,
guy who.
let Talon describe him. Let Talon describe him.
No. Like, Anath knows who he is. Anath's just being facetious.
Oh, I thought.
I
Do you know who he is?
genuinely thought you left before that.
No, I remember being told about him, but like, Anath was. I'm pretty sure Anath was still there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anath
So
was
Anath's
there.
just like, I don't really care
Enough
about
to remember him.
about the not mortal creature that calls itself Montana Mike.
Oh, he's mortal. He's just him and Talon
Right.
hate each
That's
other.
questionable.
Right. And donuts also have holes. But then there's this thing called donut holes. Mmm.
Tasty. Hey, is it just me or did the map music turn off?
There was map music. I keep that shit muted.
No, it's still on. I'm pretty sure I can hear
Still
it.
on.
Oh, I can't hear it anymore. Oh well.
Moving
I
on.
was going crazy.
But
I thought I was
Mike-
going crazy.
But yeah, Anath still points out it doesn't mean that anyone's still alive in the hotel. At best, what we'd be doing, Alistair, is making sure it never happens again. If you want to search for it, I will not stop you, my friend. I will help you, but holding on to false hope is not.
I understand. This is just something that I have to do.
Speak of the devil and it appears.
Huh?
What, Montana Mike just shows up, claps us on the shoulders, and says, "Hello, boys!
Just fucking
What's
shows
with the
up.
gloomy mood? I found these crocs outside.
Let's go wrestle them."
What is he, fucking Crocodile Dundee now?
Oh my god!
I mean, I thought he was an amalgamation of friggin'
Oh.
James Bond, friggin' Indiana Jones, and Crocodile Dundee. Like, I thought that's what he was.
He's basically discount Indiana Jones. That's what I designed him as.
Jesus
okay.
Christ!
He's
So,
just
so what I'm understanding is, well, Revy's not there, so the decision is to become mercenaries for a bit.
Yeah, earn some money and make friends. Which is more your guys' specialty.
Or we can go running off after the
With
after
the cult of
something
Toluna.
an enemy told us to do. Essentially,
I mean,
we still have yet to go hunt down Strahd. That's another thing I just realized.
Besides, it could be literally anywhere on the other side of that place. So we just need to
listen,
wander around.
Che, as a person who's played that module, you don't hunt down Strahd.
Strahd
finds
hunts you, yeah. Strahd
No such
finds
thing as
you.
Strahd finding you. It's just
Y'all-
Strahd always knows where you are.
you all leave him alone. He's a misunderstood vampire man. You all leave him alone.
Say that to the people that banished him in the first place.
With good reason.
Then the motherfuckers that forced me to wake him up.
Like, don't
God,
get
I'm
me wrong.
so angry about
Don't get
that.
me wrong. The guy has a tragic backstory, but so do I. Does that give me,
Why am I yawning already?
providence to go around and just murder countless numbers of people all in the sake of myself?
No.
He may
Just-
have been a pitiable character at one point, but he decided to become a monster.
By this point, just a quick FYI, in character, Talon's already gone through like 2 tankards and is on his 3rd.
All right.
Constitution.
That's
Contact.
that's 2 silver per tanker. Just by the way,
Alright, well,
keeping track.
I'm on my third, and I'm gonna. All I have is gold on me, so.
They do change.
They
Drink
give
your
you
fill.
change.
Well, then I have. Hold on, give me a second. Let me refresh my character sheet. Oh, never mind. I do have silver on me. I have 6. I have 5 now. 5 silver. Is platinum
And-
pieces a thing in this? Out of character.
Yes,
Yeah.
platinum is the thing.
What is the exchange rate for platinums?
It's
10 gold, 1 platinum.
no, I thought it was platinum. Yeah, it's 10.
I
For
like
some
to
reason,
play-
Oh,
I thought it was Electrum. My first.
I have a fuck ton of platinum then.
2 to 1?
I like to play by the old rules.
Let's see, hold on. How do I divide 368 by 2 on
Or
this
well,
fucking
old homebrew
website?
rules.
Why don't you just do it, on your calculator?
What calculator? Just kidding, I have a
What?
phone.
Is on computer. What calculator?
Let's see, 3,
Wait,
6,
how many copper
8
is it to a
divided by
silver?
2.
It's 10.
Yeah.
It goes up in increments of 10.
Yeah, I liked the one where it was essentially 1,000 copper, 1 silver, 100 silver to 1 gold. Right?
I like that system.
Alright, sweet. Okay,
While you guys are doing that, I'm just finding memes and posting them.
makes sense.
But yeah, Anath just simply says we should probably rest for the night. Talk about it when Revi is over her emotional episode, and when we go visit Sariv. He reaches over and scratches Noir behind the ear and then leaves.
She looks up at me and says, "Why the fuck don't you do that more often?" I look down at her and say, "Because I never have an opportunity to. I'm either doing something
Baby,
or
why
I'm
don't you
fighting.
look at me like the way he looks at his woman.
Because you don't give me the fucking opportunity to."
Get together all the time, boy. You got no excuse.
I always give her various amounts of good night scratches, and I give her good morning scratches. I don't. It was just a bit that I came up with at 0.5 seconds.
Everybody gives me more scratches than you do.
Anyway,
I roll my eyes and give her a thorough scratch behind the ears. With a grin.
just shove her in the middle of the bar and be like, "Hey, come pet the dog," and then everyone's gonna be like, and come pet the dog.
She's a hyena. You have to remember that.
A wild doggo.
Exactly. A wild
Pet the
doggo that
doggo.
is known to eat people.
Okay, listen to me. I would pet a fucking crocodile if it would let me.
Fair enough.
Arguments here.
Fair enough.
If it wouldn't eat me and it wouldn't hurt me and it would let me pet it, I would 100% go give a crocodile the good scritches.
How would you pet a crocodile? Where would it like to be pet? Straight up.
On its head or under its chinny chin. You get there and you go underneath where the good scales are and you go give it a good scritch under the chin.
Huh.
Or you scratch its butt, like I do to Dexter, and Dexter just goes crazy over it because I don't know why.
I don't fucking know why
Anyways.
dogs go crazy over butt scratches. It's so
He
it's
literally
so
walks up to
weird.
me and I start scratching right above his butt, right above his nub, and he just starts his butt starts going down. And he's like, ah,
Out of context quotes at 10 o'clock at night.
ah.
Anywho, so I'm still drinking. I'm probably gonna drink for a little while longer.
All right.
I'm gonna sit on the same table, just pull out a book and just keep reading, and then eventually turn in for the night.
And then while they're doing it, how do I impress Revy to get her to like me back? He's sitting there 20 drinks in.
No, I'm not that far in. I only have 4 silvers. I only have 5 silvers. No,
Alistair, how do I get her to like me and return my advances? And Alistair also 20 tinkers in. Brother, I don't know.
about
They
like,
start just holding on to each other, crying.
hold on, Alistair. How long do you sit there? Like an hour, 2 hours?
Probably like an hour.
About like a half
Hour and
hour. About like a half hour in, I offer him just anything to drink on me.
I don't really drink.
I mean, it doesn't have to be. It can just get a glass of water, dude. I don't care.
Whatever they have that's not alcohol.
Do they have anything non-alcoholic besides water, Wyatt?
Surprisingly, Sprite.
Surprisingly, Sprite. We have this new concoction.
Well,
We have non-alcoholic alcohol.
That is a thing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has the same taste of booze, but there's no booze in it.
the bartender sort of just leans in, sort of in a half whisper. Well, we do have
Sprite.
some milk in the back, and almost immediately you hear an uproar from the bar. There's a milk drinker around here. Who's
Yeah,
the
the guy
filthy
who
milk
bought you
drinker?
drinks yesterday.
I stood up and said no. I was just asking for recommendations. Quickly trying to die down the bar.
And then you see one. Oh, you're one of the boot drinkers. Sorry, sir, we didn't realize.
You got a title down here, boy.
Fuck yeah, I do.
Anyway, so
So I lean in and full whisper, I say, throw one down to the guy, throw one down to my buddy over there. Just make it look as inconspicuous as possible. And then slip him 3 silvers for the trouble.
he just sort of palms the silver and puts it in a pocket, and he gives you a wink as he gets it ready, just carefully in the back.
he brings it out in a cup that looks like a cow, and he sets it down. He's like, here's your drink, sir.
Oh God. But yeah, no, I get something for Alistair to drink, and then I sit there for another hour after he leaves, and then I turn in myself. I use up all my silver in this time period.
All right. Anath, you went into the back. Back to the group.
I went to sleep.
All right.
Um,
Well, seeing as it's one large room, all of the beds, in this tavern, all the beds are in one large room.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that, but
Yes.
Um,
Yes, it is.
But quick thing. Before I turn in, I quickly ask the barkeep, "Do you know if there's any libraries around here?"
Well,
It doesn't have to be a fancy one, just within the area.
Alistair is paying attention.
This is
Well.
after you went to bed.
Oh, this is after?
Yeah, this is after.
Okay.
This is
my map.
This is like literally like maybe like 20 minutes before I call it a night.
so you're drunk.
No.
You got any libraries
Hold on.
around here?
Do you want me to roll to see how fucked up I am, Wyatt?
Sure, why not? Roll a Constitution check.
Was
Alright.
this check or is save?
Do you want me? Oh, I can't turn on my dice cam. And this is actually really important because I want to actually not be sloshed when I ask this question. Here, hold on.
Going down the-
Give me a second.
Roll it and roll 20.
Do I have permission to send it to you, Wyatt?
All right.
Just this once, and then I'll use roll 20 for the rest of the night? Alright, sweet. It's like, this is an important question, I just don't want to be sloshed asking it. Alright. So, 2... I got an 11 and a 10. I'm sending it to you now.
So the first presidential debate started just not too long ago, and already one called the other one a clown, and then the other one called him stupid. So it's going good.
Wait, presidential?
I
Yeah.
guess so. I don't follow politics, so
No, I just came up on my Facebook.
gotcha.
Biden called Trump a clown, and then Trump looked at him and said, "Well, you're an idiot."
Oh my lord.
It's a fucking reality TV show now.
Oh, piss.
So 2. I got an 11 and a 10.
Alright. Let me say, then
A
in that
2,
case.
an 11, and a 10.
I gave you an 11 and a 10 in these trying times.
Can I offer you an egg in these trying times?
No, thank you.
Danny DeVito is a gem.
Well, we do have a research area of sorts in the Oval Chamber. You may have passed by it on your way here, though that's usually restricted to the Wizards of the Halls.
All
So
right.
you may need permission from them to gain access.
All right. Thank you for the information. I'll try to get that sorted out tomorrow. I need
That's
to
very well.
do some research. Thank you. Have a good night.
Of course, of course.
And then I
Then
turn in.
One of the dwarves goes up there, "I smell milk."
Yes, you hear it half slurred out from across the room.
I look at him and say, "It's not milk. Go back to drinking your ale."
Okay.
He's already half passed out on. He's like face down on the table.
Why do they have
Dude,
such a
he
fucking
finished that
problem about milk?
sentence. He finished that sentence and then is halfway out.
Why
Oof.
do they have a big
Oof.
problem with milk?
Because dwarves are alcoholics.
Filthy
Not all
milk
dwarves are
drinkers.
alcoholic.
Yeah, no, they're fucking
Only a real man drinks beer.
like they're like
Or
they're like stage 7 alcoholics.
Okay.
As you each individually enter into the back room that contains all the beds, you
And that just
see
flops on the bed.
Revy off to the side, holding a pillow as best she can, just sort of clumped into the corner.
I do a small whistle for Noir and then I point her towards Revy. See what you can do.
We got a whistler in here.
Shut the fuck up, Juan.
I just imagine Alistair just saying that.
Oh,
Like he's drunk
Jesus.
enough to be a complete like personality change.
Jesus Christ. I can see it too, which is the funny part.
Just because I play a character with multiple personalities and identities does not mean that all of them.
There's okay.
If you want to stop and think about it, they all are different personalities of you.
I'm just gonna put this in
Hmm.
D&D memes. This isn't a D&D meme, but I guess it kind of is in the same. I'm gonna put it in the player media for you all to see.
Revy, as you're there considering everything that's happened, you feel a something wet bump against your arm. As it pulls you out of that slight funk, however brief, you look over and see Noir trying to like get your attention, and like just sort of climbs up next to you.
She just gives a small pat and then pulls her knees closer to her.
Like, have you ever seen the videos of like animals trying to comfort people?
Yeah. That's what
base-
she's doing.
Yeah.
There's a potato shirt that says "Smash Me, Daddy" on it.
I
Ahigal face on it.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna question it. But in character, I walk over to her, kind of give her like a pat on the shoulder, because he really doesn't know what to do in these kinds of scenarios, and just plops down on the bed that's like nearby, so we can keep an eye on her.
Good job, sport.
He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's a
I know, that's what
he's
I
a
imagined.
cold-blooded killer. He doesn't know how to fucking express his feelings. He's a cold-blooded killer.
Oh God. And thus the night goes on. Do you sleep at all, Talon?
He takes like, cat naps, so he doesn't like completely exhaust himself, but he wakes up every now and again to make sure she's okay.
All right.
Hopefully, Noir's doing the best she can.
Oh yeah, Noah's like just trying to do her best to like get in between, like trying to break the.
She's like crawling in between her knees, like, hey, notice me.
Like
Love
underneath
me.
her arm.
Yeah, basically.
Love me. She's doing what
Hey.
my black lab used to do. He used to walk up under, like up beside you, and then when he saw you sitting alone, he would go and put his head up under your arm and throw it into the air and then run underneath it real fast.
That's what my fucking dog Oliver does, like to this day.
He sits there. He would sit there and literally, I would go sit outside. His name was Midnight, and he would literally come up to me, and just like if I was sitting out there, just like kind of just chilling, he'd come over there and be like, "No, ugh, love."
No sad, only love. But yeah, like I said, he wakes up every now and again to make sure she's okay, and if he starts to get worried, he'll get up, check on her, but without
All
like
right.
trying not to disturb her in a way. But
All right. Then you're just barely on the edge of a long rest.
yeah, he slept like maybe 4.5 out of the 8 hours.
Well, a long rest typically consists of 6 hours of sleep and 2 hours
Oh.
of small activity, not a full 8 hours of sleep
Oh.
for a long rest.
Well, then wouldn't that technically count as a long rest then, in a way? Like he slept and then his activity was making sure that Revy was okay.
Revy didn't sleep, so
Yeah.
That's an exhaustion level.
Yep.
I know.
All right.
Anyway.
As the rest of you come to, there's no indicator that it is now daytime, but based on your sleep cycle, you could probably estimate that it would be close to it.
Yeah, I use my internal clock. It's like, oh fuck, it's daytime. He gets up, walks over to Revy, just like rubs her back a little and says, "Hey, are you doing okay?"
She just stays quiet.
I
Curls
know,
up more.
I'm not very good at this, but just know I have your back. Let's get some breakfast, and we can sort things out from there. And he straightens out and, offers a hand.
She does not take the hand. She just stays in there.
He gives a small sigh, looks at Noir, and she's like, I got you, homie. I go get and then I go into the cafeteria to get some breakfast. Or,
What does the dad of the group think?
Would an ass still be asleep or already downstairs?
I just found a guy that looks like real life Anath. Holy sh!
The rate, no, you're good, Termy. No, the raids have been really, 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 really weird recently. I think they might have upped the number of required viewers in the most recent Twitch update. That's what I think. I'm not sure. But I'm hoping they didn't, but it all really depends on what Twitch does. Twitch do Twitch things, essentially. And I'm just hoping that they fix it soon. All right, hold on. Let me. All right, that's refreshing. Let's.
And just kind of walk past.
I had to
Everyone.
deafen myself for a minute. What I miss?
I was just asking what the group's going to do.
Gotcha.
They're eating breakfast. Revy's just gonna keep.
The stream's going good. It's a little sad.
It's a very simple breakfast.
It's
about
we're in a
maybe,
very sad
3
part of the
copper
game.
per plate.
Oh yeah, spend another gold. So
You have silver and change.
I used all of it drinking last night. Remember? I slipped him 3 silver, which brought me down to 2, and then I used the last 2 on my and then I used the last 2 for my drinks.
Breakfast for everyone.
All right.
Guys, I want to introduce you to the ribbon snake. Hold on.
Okay,
But
so
yeah, by this point, Anath has woken up and he just turns and even though he's watching him, they just see him walk out of the tavern.
so 10 silvers is 1 gold. I use 1 gold. I get 9 silvers and 8 coppers back in change. 7 coppers back in change. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, my math was right for once. Holy shit.
I think by this point, and I have to get up and go downstairs.
Oh,
How?
Anath is already out of the tavern.
Yeah, he left.
Revy did
He
too.
woke up and immediately left.
Oh, sorry, Alistair. Sorry. Starts with an A. Leave me alone, and I'm tired.
Revy's
How close
already.
to each other are you two sitting? Would you say?
I'm I just picked out a spot that could fit my size of person. Noir's sitting next to me because, you know, Revy left. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just eating right fast.
Pretty easy.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna close this because I guess that doesn't want to work on my laptop right now.
The deeping child.
Revy's walking to the cart.
Okay.
So
Oh, speaking of the cart, has anyone fed the owl bear in like the last week?
it has food.
Okay.
It's fine.
I got really
It's fit,
concerned
it's
for a minute.
fine.
I got
Only
really
been here for like
concerned.
3 days.
I
But-
just don't remember anyone feeding the owl bear for like the last 6
We
sessions.
have food.
Eating the Alistair. Okay.
It's a guard. God. Well, it is a wild animal.
I mean, what do you think Anath just left to do?
Ah. Okay.
Make sure the cart's still fucking there.
Yeah, Anath's been checking up on it every day we've been here
Okay, good.
and feeding the owl bear.
But yeah, Revy's just walking to the cart.
All right.
I guess
She just
behind
sees
Anath.
Anath feeding. Was it
Nesbit.
Nesbit? Yeah.
Do you just walk out there on your own, or do you
Yeah.
get a guide
Yeah,
to get
she
out?
walks out there on her own. She don't want any social interaction.
Oh,
All right. roll me
wait!
a-
All the
I
way
need
to the
both of-
cart.
I need both of you to give me a survival check.
Oh, Anath's been walking back and forth to the cart this whole time.
Oh,
Like,
with
it's
or without a guide.
like
get
he got
through
a
the
guide. He got a guide to help him the first couple of times. Then he figured it out on his own.
Mm.
So he's just been going back and forth to wherever the cart is.
All right. Remy, as you make it to the entrance to what's known as the maze, you try to make your way out. You are walking for at least a good 10 minutes. You look around. Weren't you just here?
Oh man.
Wait, hold on. Did she roll a survival? I didn't see it.
Yep.
Oh.
This is the jewelers and the blacksmith all over again.
Where's the blacksmith?
Man.
Right across the street from the jeweler.
God.
Dude, that killed me.
Yes,
She
that
just-
poor blacksmith.
She just takes a deep breath, and she tries again. to find it.
All
Find
right,
our
this
way out.
this one goes a bit better. Making an attempt to mark your path, you find a slightly less winding way, realizing your mistake the last time, and you do actually end up into the entry hall that marks the beginning, to the outside.
She's just going to walk to the cart.
All right. As you make your way down the mountain, you see an ath tending towards the back of the cart.
Hmm.
But yeah, Anath is feeding Nesbit what looks like massive hunks of meat,
Meat.
obviously venison.
Meat. So, in the meantime, I have finished my food and I've asked Alistair to keep an eye on Noir while I go try to figure out that research thing.
All right.
What do I need to do? Rolling wise, I mean.
Roll me an investigation.
Alright. That's intimidation. Investigation. Okay, or roll 20? Did it go through on your guys' end?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it.
I see it. You got a 16.
Okay, my chat's broken, so great.
Yeah, refresh the page.
Alright, reload.
Asking around about the Oval Chamber, which is the place that you were told where it would be.
There it is.
You're given basic instructions, and you find your way up to this chamber up here.
Hold on, it's rendering on my end. Alright. Where am I going?
Up where the orange dot is.
Orange dot? Alright, sweet.
Yep.
Wait, is that Evelyn? No, that's Elise. Elise
Oh my
getting
god.
new skin.
Holy frick.
That's-
Okay. Right
There's
here.
this too,
You
and a
find
moo.
a small. Among all the stonework, it's odd to see a wooden door.
Hmm.
A very simple looking door.
I knock on it politely.
After a few moments, a female dwarf pokes her head out. Yes. What is it? She adjusts her glasses up on the bridge of her nose.
I'd like to do some research.
Well, do you have authorization from the Wizards Guild?
We were just there yesterday, so they know my face. If you want to do a quick check, you can. We were just up
What?
there yesterday.
Well, that's what the form is for.
I actually kind of got lost, and I ended up here before the Wizards Guild. It'll take 5 minutes. I just want to do a bit of research on the Cult of Tuluna.
Look, I understand that. Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Oh, I gotta pull because I refreshed the page. I gotta pull my character sheet back up. Bloop. Bloop. Persuasion should be one of my forte. No, perception. So that's performance. Persuasion.
All right. She gives a long sigh. Oh, all right, come in quickly. She hesitantly opens the door. Anything on cults should be over this way.
I give a polite nod and I follow her inside.
The door closes behind you on its own as she leads you off towards a one of the other stacks of books. Tolona, you said, yes?
Correct.
Let me see. She looks up about 6 or 7 shelves. Give me a moment.
Do take your time.
She fetches off for a second and starts rolling over a large ladder that seems to be attached to the stack of books. As she climbs, well, we don't usually get this kind of research around here. She has to start yelling as she ascends.
If it's just a notebook, that's more than plenty.
No.
Let me see. Here we go. As she descends back down, she hands you a small leatherback tome titled "Gods and Worship."
I take it from her and do a very deep bow as I, kind of like sit down next to the shelf and start reading.
She does a small curtsy with your bow. We do actually have research tables just over that way.
Thank you very much.
If you wish to
That would actually be a lot better. He quickly stands up and heads towards the tables.
All right. They're very simple tables. They're a bit short for you particularly because they were designed for dwarves, but you can make them work. As you sit down, almost on instinct, one of the a small globule of light illuminates above the table to allow for it's not too bright, but it's just enough to be able to give enough reading light.
Wow, convenient.
All right.
He begins reading.
As you open up the book, it's fairly dusty. This clearly hasn't been touched in a while. It seems to be just a brief covering over the many deities of the realm. It covers a lot you haven't heard of before. Like there's many deities you probably don't know about. Like you know the gods of Eberron, and there is a section devoted to them, but there's also ones that are decided or that say they're from the area of Greyhawk. There's ones that are supposedly named for Taldore.
All right,
And then there's then you come to the area of the ones for Faerun, which is where you currently are.
All right. All right, Faerun, page 406. He's very gentle with the book, considering it hasn't been touched in a long time.
Roll me an investigation.
Okay, let's see. Knock on wood, roll 20. Please, I love you. Of fucking course.
Hey, welcome to the low row squad, my boy.
I fucking say I love you and everything, and it gives me a 6. So I don't find Jack.
Roll 20 is a very fickle bitch.
Right? I say I love you and everything. What a mean fucking hoe.
Oh, God.
That's a thing. This is very important. This is very important to the plot. Can I try again?
Oh, God.
This is very important to the plot. And I'm fucking it up.
You should take Alistair with you.
Well, as you scroll through the book, you get the gods are all alphabetized. As you quickly fluff through the pages, you go, all right, R S T. Here we go. It should be one of the first sections, but as you open up to where it should be, there's no pages here. You flip over, like, did I go past it? You flip over a few more. As you look closely, the pages appear to have been torn out.
Oh no. I quickly find the lady dwarf to tell her of what I found.
As she flips open the book and quickly looks over it, oh my, that's not good.
Clearly, someone's been tampering with your books.
Yes, well,
I don't want to get you in trouble, but we should tell someone about this.
Yes, of course. She opens up this large book. It's almost as big as your torso.
Oh, fuck.
She flips it open with a loud thud.
Bonk!
Let's see. It with very tiny script. Like
Oh
it appears to
God.
be an entry book of sorts. Let me see. The last person to look at that tome was Carson Mays. Where did I see that name before?
Isn't he a guard?
Well, that's not a particularly dwarven name from what I remember. I believe he was an elf. You don't see many elves around here nowadays. There's a
Shit.
very strange name on top of that.
Shit. Well, that kind of ends that investigation.
I'm
Well,
terribly sorry.
no, 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 no. Thank you for your time. Would you? But we definitely should report this.
Oh,
If someone's breaking in or tampering with any of the tomes, we need to report this immediately.
oh, yes, yes, of course, of course. I'll make sure that's logged down immediately. Before you go, though, if you wouldn't mind, she turns the book around and like hands you a small pen as she turns to a page that has a few open slots. If you wouldn't mind,
Oh no, not at all. He quickly writes down his name.
there's a
Name.
slot for your name, the date, and the book you looked at.
Yeah, no, his name. Only his party members and the madam know his name's Talon. He goes by Dusk in the outside world.
All right.
So that's so he writes down Dusk Frostbite. Um I don't fucking remember the alias last name I gave him, so I'm just using Frostbite. And the name.
Sexy ass to baked potato just sent you a friend request.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Nice.
dying squid noises. Welcome, Christian. I'm sorry you're dying. Um, he writes down the date, his name, and the
Ow.
and the book he looked at, and hands her back the pen. I appreciate your time. If you would like to use me as any sort of confrontation towards this fiasco, I am more than welcome to help.
I appreciate your input on this. I'll keep that in mind. As she looks at your entry, you see one of her eyebrows raised briefly.
Is there a problem,
Ah,
ma'am?
no, no, I've just never quite seen a name like that before. You're
He
not from around here, are you?
he kind of is put off a little bit. Uh, no, I'm not.
Hmm. I see. Very well. As she closes the book. Well, do have a good day, Mr. Frostbite.
He gives another very polite bow as he exits the room. Oh god, I was actually half expecting her to start freaking out that I'm an outsider. Not gonna lie.
No, you just have a very peculiar name. Of course, it's gonna raise an eyebrow or two.
Fair enough.
All right. So,
So I'm guessing Alistair's turn, technically.
so Ilner, do you have anything to say to Revi as she does all that? The slash me she did up in chat.
Basically, she climbed into the cart, curled up to the owlbear, looked at like the seat that Sarif sat in on the cart, and then she looked at the one that Chiron sat at, and she pulled her knees up, took the egg out, and now is just examining the egg, just nonchalantly.
Nesbit.
Nesbit.
Yes. Nesbit
Where's
sort of
that
just
name from?
leans into you as well.
Where's that name from again? Nesbit. Nesbit.
Nesbit.
Oh, my name is Lady Nesbit.
Toy Story. That's what it's from. Toy Story. That's what I was thinking of.
Tyrant
was thinking of
reappears
toys.
and it poops. Oh my
I'll fucking kill it.
god.
It's not even a him anymore. It's an it. All right, Ilnir is typing. Okay. That makes sense.
All right, Alistair, what are you doing?
Juan, are you alive?
Are
I
you
think you're.
muted again?
I think you're muted again, my friend.
What?
Oh, there you are. There you are. What are you doing right now? After I leave Noir with you.
We jump off a cliff.
Please don't kill my dog.
I ask around if
So
there's
I started playing.
a shop that like a shop that's like a aromatherapy sells incense basically.
Aroma. Yeah, you had it
Someplace I
right.
can get incense.
Yeah, you had it right.
Large
Aroma.
quantities of it.
Incense are a type of aromatherapy. You're right.
Ah, yes, incense. All right, let me do that real quick. Archive.
Me too, Wyatt.
Well, I have such a large. Let me see.
But
Edit.
yeah, Revy's just really depressing now. And for good reason.
Ow.
I'll explain, like, why
All right.
later.
Excuse me.
Me too.
I give that like a 4. That was awful.
I
All
would
right.
burp, but I can't at the moment.
That was an 8. That was a fucking 8. If I've ever heard one.
All right. So, yes. There should be the. What was the name of that shop again?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Just be a complete smartass about it.
What was that shop
That's how
called
you get
again?
smited.
No, that's how you get a city of dwarves to hit you.
Fucking the bartender's a retired cleric. Casts smite at 8th level.
Oh God.
Yo, I wish I can cast might. Too bad I'm a cleric.
Not cleric, paladin. My bad. The
Hey.
bartender's a retired paladin. Casts smite at 8th level.
Friend is a retired warlock. Casts banishing smite at 8th level.
Well, there is a shop that down on
Bless
the
you.
first ring called the Veins Root. It doesn't get much business nowadays, but if they might have what you need.
In the first. Okay.
That's at the
you.
bottom, right?
Yep.
That's at the bottom.
My feetsies are cold. I'm gonna go put my onesie on.
Okay.
Alright.
How are you gonna fit the boot?
I am.
I
Gonna-
don't have to wear the boot all the time, you goober.
I'm going to find my way down. That leads downwards.
No!
But as they're going,
Noir's coming
I'm
with you.
going to cast a spell.
The boot's at the thing is
Where?
at home.
Oh, roll 20.
Oh no!
So I should start blasting fireballs as I go. Let people know where I am.
Casts fireball at 9th level. Blows up the entire fucking city.
I thought my smoky onesie was here.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
It's at home.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'll get it next time.
no.
And people clap in the background. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, that was perfectly timed. All right.
I'm going to send a message to Talon, notifying him I'm taking Noir with me down to the first ring. I have some shopping I need to do.
Can I respond or can I just hear the message?
Yes, you can respond.
Alright, I say back to him, alright, I'll meet you down there.
All right.
I start making my way back I get about here, and then I'm like, fuck walking. I'm gonna use my boots.
And I'll do another one just to notify Anath as well before we meet up to see what we're gonna do.
Is Anath going to like talk to Revi at all, or is he still there, or did he leave?
He's still there. He's not emotionally stable to talk to you right now. That's what he said.
You're both in bad shapes right now.
My boots aren't boots of walking. They're winged boots, Christian.
Yes.
Alright. You don't have to send her a message back, you just get the message. And you can willingly not save it. So,
Yeah, you don't have to. You can,
I
but
don't
you
hear
don't have
anything
to.
back.
Well,
Alright.
even though Anath's like kind of pissed, Revi would look up at him slightly and go, "Are you gonna leave too? Or you actually stay here with us?" Or
All right. As you make your way
and
down.
is he gonna answer that?
No. I'm not leaving.
Oh, pain.
If I had my way, Sariv would not either. But she needs her family. And I will not pull her from them. Especially now. She's as in a much emotional turmoil as she was.
She just sighs and goes quiet. Anyway, continue.
Alistair, roll me an investigation check with advantage.
Okay. Yo, I'm gonna fail this so bad.
No, you didn't. Do you want to, since Noir has, some intelligence, would you like her to roll for it too?
That's
That's what the advantage would be for, I assume.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she can take the help action in this regard.
All right, sweet. So 16.
Yep. As you make your way down to the first ring, it's actually, you ask around a little bit and they point you in a general direction of a small door frame that seems to be covered in vines, despite the fact that there's stonework all over the place. As you look up, you see the sign that said the Veins Root, written actually carved into the stone of the door frame.
All right. And open the door.
As you open the door, it's a fairly plain shop, but almost everything that could be in, like, from the shelves to the desk to the main desk are all carved out of stone. Like, it's all, the entire store is all one piece.
Oh. Fancy.
Like,
I find whatever looks to be at the front counter or yeah, the front counter.
Have I
Which-
touched the bottom with my boots by this point?
yes, after a few minutes, you get to the bottom, and you see Noir following Alistair just tuck into that one door.
I kick my boots, tell them to, close themselves essentially and follow them inside.
All right. As you both enter the store, as the door closes, the room goes dark for a second,
I can see perfectly fine.
but then the ceiling starts to glow slightly as this strange mineral that seems to be embedded into the ceiling starts to just faintly glow.
Wait, legit question. Do I see the lights? Because I can see in darkness perfectly fine. Because everything would just be normal colored for me because of the necklace.
Oh, that is true.
Yes. Nothing looks different for you.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just that your dark vision would have changed slightly. Like as you look up at it, it just looks like normal stone.
And it
Talon, for
slowly gets
you,
brighter.
it looks slightly different just because it
Mine's
looks
natural.
like there's like
Mine's like embedded in my eyes.
yes, yours it looks more like kind of like how glowstone is.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Okay.
Like there's certain spots that are glowing.
Okay.
It's a very dim light, but it's enough to be able to see everything in the store.
Yeah, I was just curious because I just thought of it. Just
So
what am I
like,
s-
so like lanterns embedded into the ceiling, essentially.
Yes.
Okay,
it's a
that makes
perpetual
sense.
day for me. I have daylight always on.
In your eyes.
Hey, that's me.
A
Yours is embedded in your necklace. Mine's embedded into my eyes. Fuck you mean,
Yeah,
dude?
but you see shades of gray. I see color.
Fair
always.
enough. Fair enough.
But yeah, continuing.
as the door closes behind you, you hear a hi. What can I do for you?
I turn over to Talon. This is already gonna be great.
It's igneous.
Morning.
This is gonna be fun.
As you turn around to see this, a gray-skinned gnome stands up on a stool behind the counter. Hi,
Morning.
welcome to the Veins Route. What can I do for you?
No wonder
I'm
they don't
looking
get
to buy
business. It's fucking
incense.
igneous.
A lot of it. Do you have any?
I believe he looks towards Becker. I believe we just got some in
shit.
stock. Give me a second. As he rushes off towards the bag into this other doorway you didn't see the first time, you hear the clattering of boxes and the sound of something falling. Ah, shit! Fuck! God damn it! Ah, nah. As he brings out this large container. Oh my god! As he brings out this large container of several sticks of incense. This should be what you're looking for, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Great.
losing shit.
That's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking to buy. I go through my pouch.
Interdimensional cousin.
300 gold's worth.
Ooh, shit. I have food. Not you. I want this.
Well, how much were you looking for?
Well, 300 gold's worth is what I'm working with.
All right, let me see here. He counts out
4 incense.
That's about how it fucking feels like.
300 silver pieces worth. Is that what you said?
Oh god, that's like 30. That's 30 gold, right? That's like 30 sticks. Because each stick is
It's
one
just
gold.
however much 300's worth is.
Change your icon, Wyatt.
Hold on, she's yelling at me.
What did I do? What do you do, I
Oh,
mean?
what?
Let me see.
He has Montana Mike up there.
Nope, that's the wrong image.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, we're having a new Blex later. Got it.
No, it's just it's still in my list of text
yeah.
things. Shush. Let me see here. 1, 2.
Hour and a half
3.
later.
Somewhere, Candu is proud of this guy. Candu is smiling.
Wait. God damn it, I lost count. Dumps it back into the original box. Alright. 1, 2.
Somewhere in
This
the world,
goes on for
Panda
at
is
least a
smiling.
good 10 minutes.
No wonder they don't get a lot of business. Okay.
That's what he's thinking right now.
Wait, what?
That's what That's what Alistair's thinking right now.
What?
This place doesn't get a lot of business. Now I see why.
Oh.
All right, here we go. 300 gold worth of incense.
I swear, why you're gonna make him like say 200? Like, oh, I asked for 300. 1, 2. But okay, that's perfect. And I just give him the money.
Is there anything else I can interest you in?
Nope,
No,
nope.
we're good.
That'll
Nope,
be
we're
all.
good.
That's all I came for. Thank you very much.
All right.
Unless you wanted something, no. All right,
No,
we gotta
no,
get
no.
going.
Yeah, we gotta skedaddle.
Pleasure meeting you.
You
Morning. Bye.
hear a voice from the back room. Are those customers still there? Yeah, the one. Yeah, the one in front of you stands up, looks behind him. Yes, they are, brother. You want to come meet him? Grab the other 500.
Already out the door.
You know, I basically grabbed Juan, chucked him out the door, and sprinted outside.
Wait, 500? Jesus
It was
Christ.
just 300. He had 500 more in the back. Oh no.
500 more of the fucking 500 more deep gnomes.
Oh god.
So yeah,
Him and his
basically,
500 brothers.
Alistair is face planted on the ground in the middle of the first level. I'm
Slams the door
sprinting.
shut.
I'm sprinting as fast as I can. I kick my boots on.
Oh wait. Right.
Yes. Oh yes, it's a new day. Do you
Basically,
remember how many days it's been?
It should have
no,
only
no.
been 3. It should have only been 3 by this
Which
point.
I've learned that a week is
It's
now
been
10
5.
days. I've learned.
Oh, it's 10 days?
In Faerun, the week every week of the month is 10 days.
Wow.
I did
the
not know
fuck?
this.
So there's only
Yeah.
10 days, 3 weeks in a month. Interesting.
Yes.
This is going to be spell number 6.
All right. So let me
Keeping them all in
see.
track.
Basically what I'm saying now is me and Alistair are fucking flying and we just noped
We
right
are
out
gone.
of there. Yeah, I
We're
kicked my
gone.
I attuned with my boots and we noped.
There's more stuff I want to buy, but not here. 12 months and 30 days
Let's
and
see.
5.
D10.
Oh, that's weird.
That is weird. Anyway, hi everyone
we
who's
have-
in our chat. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, we were in the middle of a bit,
Level
so I couldn't welcome you guys.
87.
I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and or night.
All right, re-roll that D100, please.
Yep.
How may I ask why he has to re-roll it? Did he already get that spell?
Nope. It's there's not enough of the 4th level spells to deal with that level of D100. That's why.
Gotcha.
So 74.
Roll
You
a-
get what?
Banishing
How does
Smite.
one even pronounce this?
Hold
Just
on.
spell it out.
Spell it.
Vitroilic Sphere.
Royalix.
Vitroilic Sphere.
Can you put it in chat? Oh, excuse me.
Let me see. Did I spell it right? No, I goes before O.
I would have just copy pasted it. Personally.
It's probably just
Vitroilic sphere, yeah. You're supposed to put emphasis on the like Vicroil. You're supposed to roll the R.
Yes, it is a 4th level spell.
Vicroilic sphere.
Is that in a compendium?
I wouldn't think so.
Let me see.
Hey, it is.
Oh shit. What's it do?
Yes.
I've never heard of this spell.
You point at a location within
From
range
Xanthar's guide.
and a glowing 1-foot diameter ball of emerald Oh, it's an acid spell. Streaks there and explodes in a 20-foot radius sphere. Each creature in the area must make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 10d4 acid damage.
Another 5d4 at the end of its turn.
Holy fuck. Basically. It's basically a poisoned fireball. that you can cast in an enclosed space and not kill your entire party.
Wyatt,
Yes.
change that.
Well, Fireball uses D6s. This is D4s. Also.
Close enough. But anyways,
Yes.
on the way up, I just talked to Talon for a bit. Just hopefully by this time, the others would have talked to. Oh, what's her name? I want to say Artie, but that's Artie.
Sareve.
Sareve. There we go.
No,
Already forgetting
Hopefully, the
about her.
others would have talked to Sareve by now.
you already forgot. Disappointment, Juan. Disappointment.
Yeah, I
Anywho,
know.
anywho, but yeah, I fly us up to the top, and you
Top
know,
ring.
yeah, the top ring. I set us down. I I unattune with my boots, kick them, and do the enchantment right fast, and then I
Yep.
start telling him what I was doing essentially as we were trying to make our way out.
Do you guys grab a guide to get you back out to the top, or do you go by yourselves?
That's up. I mean, with
Talon could just fly as high as he can, take a look and see where the exit is, can he? Like, theoretically.
Well, okay, let me clarify. You're here with the D12. Where you need to
He is.
go is up here.
Shift that. Okay, there it is.
yeah, no,
That's
we're.
a long way.
I mean, with
We get that guide.
with my
Alright.
no, with my survival skills, we might be able to do it. I have a 6 in survival.
That's how much I trust that.
Uh,
Ugh.
Would it be advantage because of what's her
Yes.
face? Okay, yeah.
if you're
alright.
helping, that'll be
That's
with
a 17.
advantage.
That's a 17.
Do you wish to use the guidance?
Or my
Lasts for
survival
up to a
skills.
minute.
Roll a d4, buddy. It's
Alright.
gonna be a 1 because it's mine.
Nope.
Ah, hey.
That's
All
a
right,
nat 4.
so that's a 21. All right, almost effortlessly, you guide the lot of you back out to through the maze. It's actually not as difficult as you first thought, and you're back outside with relative ease.
So Christian just said in my chat, what's the fun if there's no potential for a party wipe?
Oh, we'll get to that.
Oh
Don't
God,
you
I'm
worry.
scared.
Don't
I'm
you
scared.
worry, it's coming.
I'm very scared.
Oh, I just realized something. Revy,
Ravi.
Yes.
Oh.
Droop just sort of looks at you. I like he seems to be
Kappa.
having trouble getting his words out. He looks at you worryingly as he sits in the cart next to you. I know it's been some time and I've missed some things, but I want to help how I can. He starts to tear up just a little bit. I don't.
Oh my God, Wyatt.
The
seriously.
clapping does not work with this. Hold on, I gotta turn off the music.
Alright, let me change the track back.
Please.
Start
Now we're back
crying, everybody
outside.
starts clapping. Like, what is wrong with this crowd?
That's meant for the bar. Oh God.
I still can't hear the music, so.
Yes, because I just turned it on.
No, like at all. I have not been able to hear music for the last 20 minutes.
Oh Jesus.
Eh.
I know you're hurting and
Jesus Christ.
This is some good acting.
I know it's hard, and I just want you to know that I'm here to help how I can. Just so don't be sad. All
Oh
right.
my god. She just gives him a look. I've been writing my grocery list, so I missed all of that. What happened?
Oh
You
god,
good?
I'm actually got so into it, I'm actually tearing up.
Please do not.
Oh god.
So he just told her not to be sad, is what I got
Like
from that,
he's
right?
trying to cheer you up as best he can, but he's not very good at it. And he's tearing up himself trying to be helpful.
So Anat's already is sitting out there just watching this, just like,
Anath is busy getting the cart put together.
Yes.
So he hears all this, but he's not gonna, like, there's nothing he can do.
yeah, there's nothing.
It's like he's not very good at this, and he knows he hasn't been around much lately. But he's
She's
trying his best to try and be helpful.
Revi sighs and she goes, "How can I not be upset at this point? We're literally losing what family we had."
But he
People are gonna keep leaving. You died. We brought you back. We lost Chiron. We lost Hallie and Fala. Even though they turned out to be evil, they were still our group. Trinket's no longer with us.
I don't know who any of
We
these people
killed
are.
Titan, the only actual family that I had left. And now Sariv's left too. And there's no guarantee that everybody else won't either. So what's the point at this point to even try to stay together?
Do me and Alistair show up in the middle of this conversation or towards the end of it?
You probably showed up towards the end of it.
Do we get a what do we walk out on in the middle of who says what?
Probably after this next response. Well, you guys are probably the most family I've had in a long time, and I, in our sort of family's not the word for it exactly, but members came and went all the time, but family is what you make of it. It's sure some will go away and some will be introduced. That's just how it goes sometimes.
Damn.
In certain places, family is just the people you have around. It's not a specific type of thing. But
God damn it.
if it helps any, I I don't I won't be going anywhere anytime soon.
You need to go
And
back and take care of your guard tower. What? That's your job. You have a job. You have to.
By this point, me and Alistair have obviously came out.
Yeah.
I walk straight up to the cart, you know, right up to the both of them and say, obviously,
Actually, I
obvious.
would stop you from walking forward into this conversation. And I just give you a look, just, this is their conversation. Just wait till it's over. Then we'll meet up with them as if we were never there. As if we never heard this.
He gives a very irritated sigh, but he nods in agreement.
Well, I feel like well, with how well the town is doing right now, I feel like you guys could need me more than they would at the moment.
But there you have people who look up to you. Instead of just burdens like us to deal with. If it wasn't for the town, you wouldn't have a job, you wouldn't even be alive right now. Those people, they look up to you.
And
So
I
you need
look
to
up
go
to
protect.
you.
You need to go protect them over us. We're adventurers. We can't let anybody who shouldn't be hurt get hurt. Unless necessary.
Obviously, he's still staying quiet, but he's like balling his. But my Talon's like balling his fists at this point.
I'll pay for you when we get to the next town for a mercenary to escort you back. So that way you'll be safe. And then once all this is over, we'll come back and with whatever amount of us is left, I guess, be in Fandolin.
He seems to be at a loss for words at the moment. In between his muffled crying.
Well, she's not trying to be mean. She doesn't want, like, them to get into a fight and then lose him. Because she's like...
Her maternal instincts are kicking in.
Yeah, she's like her child. We've already established this. She's the one that adopted him in. So she doesn't want him... He's obviously not strong enough to take on Hallie or anybody. And so she's trying to do her best to keep him safe. To the best of her ability. Obviously, she can't control if he goes back or not. But she doesn't want to, like, lose another family member like that.
I don't want to lose you either.
She didn't. Hun, I was explaining it. That wasn't in character.
I know. That's exactly my point. Is like he understands.
He read your mind, okay?
Droop has
Vector
mind reading
also
powers.
did.
Passive
Vector also
goblin
did.
ability.
Passive
Vector
goblin
also
ability.
just did.
Mind reading.
Secret skeleton.
You guys are the only family I have now. I don't count those bullies as family anymore. Oh God. I just want to protect you as much as I can.
Excuse me.
She just looks away.
Like he goes to try to give you a hug, but backs off, thinking it's not his place to do so.
I look at Alistair and say, "Is this a good time to come out now? Sick of standing here."
Oof.
Go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you this time.
All right.
He walks out of the cave and, not saying a word, sits next, approaches the cart.
I trail a little bit behind him.
Did they roll a sneak attack, by the way?
You mean stealth?
No. Yeah. Did they roll stealth?
Why'd you cast Fireball?
We were sneak attacking, right? That was the plan.
Neat.
Stealth.
Stealth.
We would have been standing at the top of the.
Because
It's
Revy's
standard,
passive
right?
perception is 10, so
I passed.
Oh God, you putting this on me?
yes.
Okay.
You passed as well.
So I didn't notice. Okay.
All right. Let me just open up.
By
They're
the way,
having
you
this-
never did sit there and tell me how the egg looked.
Oh yeah, it's
They're having this
It's-
heartbreaking conversation, and then the hyena's just.
It looks like an egg.
Well, she took it out and
It's-
like started looking it over, rubbing it, petting it, holding it.
it's a little more vibrant than the last time you left it, than the last time you checked in on it. Let's
Is that
see.
good?
It seems to be good.
She has like a bunch of dried herbs and stuff on it in her bag.
Let me
Like you know
see.
you're supposed to.
Uh-huh.
The dead
Yeah,
leaves.
it
She has, like, a
seems to
bunch
be
of...
in good shape.
Can I hear a heartbeat out of it?
Yep, it's much stronger than the last time you checked.
Out of character. How many weeks do we have left on that dragon egg?
It's a
Listen,
dragon egg.
that thing's been there for like a year now, so
Yeah.
like IRL and in game.
Like, it's got to be close to hatching soon.
A couple more years.
Well, technically, we were in that
Casino. Yeah, that's right.
casino for 4 years,
But
and
you
she
had
had
it
the
with
egg.
you.
Yeah.
She had it with her.
Oh, yeah, that thing's been incubating for 5 years then.
Yeah, we did age, so
And
it counts. It
it's
counts.
not born yet, technically, so therefore it would be still catching up to it. Probably. Like, a day equals a week to it or something. Like, it wouldn't be like us, because it's not a human thing or a live thing yet. It's an egg. I mean, it has a live thing in it, but it's not like out in the open.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Or I would think.
guys, I'm slowly fading out as I've been awake for so long. I'm
Okay.
gonna head off to bed.
Okay.
Alright, Chief.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Alright.
Night.
They need to stop making him close. Jesus Christ. Ow.
But she just Ruby goes, I'll let you guys say goodbye to Suriv. I'll just stay here. I
Basically-
really don't want to
Okay, it
see
worked.
her.
Basically, what's happening is we're losing one of our party members. I don't know what's gonna happen after that,
I'll watch over the cart. guys
and
can go.
we're really sad about it.
Honestly,
Testing, 1, 2.
We
would
can hear you.
Okay.
actually let
Um,
me see if
Well, really, the
General.
only person that really has a reason to go down there is a Nath. She hates my guts, and so unless I'm with at least one of you guys, I don't think it's a good idea for me to go down there.
Well, I'm not gonna go down there and see a traitor of the family.
She's not
So
betraying our family, Revy. She's got to repair her home.
oh, and you think she's gonna be coming back? She's not coming back.
We don't know that yet.
No, I do.
Okay. If that's what you believe, I'm not gonna try and change your mind. But you should at least write something. It can just be a have a good life. I don't know, just something.
I don't think it's
Basically, to give like a quick like conception of what's going on, kinda, because I know this is like an emotional thing.
Emotional
It's
train wreck.
yeah, basically, she feels like she doesn't have a family, kind of deal. Like it started off with Trinket. It was Trinket, Fala, Hallie, Anath, Chiron, and that was it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so even though they turned evil, she saw Hallie and Fala as part of her family. They had to kill them. Before that, they lost Trinket, who's no longer with the party.
I don't know who any of
Then,
these people are.
then they lost Chiron, who Chiron was there for like the longest, so she's already trying to deal with that. And now, as she lost Droop because Droop died. Even though he was brought back, she lost him because she wasn't able to protect him. Then she lost her brother because she had to kill him. He was the only real family she had left.
Blood relative, right?
And then now Sareve is leaving. And like she's a tiefling, they see people they're with as family because they're exiled from basically everything. They're not exactly a group that people tend to like because they look like demons with the horns, the tails,
The everything. The whole
and
shebang.
because of that, tieflings aren't quick to trust. And so she gained trust for everybody, and then it seems like they leave or something bad happens and all, and she feels like that she's the reason of it because that's like a tiefling thing. So she feels like she's causing everyone to leave, even if it's not the reason. And so right now, how she feels is, well, Sareev's a traitor to her right now because Sareev, even though Sareev didn't leave like to be a traitor, like Sareev, you know,
She has to
was
leave
part of the
to
family.
she has to leave
Yes,
to repair her home.
but to her, she's leaving the party or the family. Which metagaming, we know that already has a new character rolled up. As characters, we don't know that Sareev's not going to come back. But Revi can assume that because of how everything's been going. So even if, like, you guys don't see her as a traitor or anything, because, she is our friend, Revi, to her right now, she is. Because she left the what little family she has and broke her trust by leaving.
You've had a new one rolled up since May? Jesus fuck. Holy
Already plans
shit.
ahead.
Yes.
Bro.
Wow.
Already plans really far ahead.
Back to the game though.
It's almost impressive.
I was just doing that so that way
Oh,
y'all
yeah,
can
yeah.
understand, like,
You're
kind
good.
of
You're good.
character concept of what's going on. Like, she's not just doing this out of the blue. Basically, I was gonna say it, but like I had to explain it first, so that way like people wouldn't get be like, Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you and Artie? But when you said you should write something for her, I was gonna have Revi say, well, why don't you just give her the middle finger for me then? But that's it's not anything against Artie, I promise. That's why I was explaining it, so Artie wasn't like, what the fuck you have wrong with me? Like, what the fuck? But yeah. Anyway, continue.
He If that's what you want, I guess I'll just leave it at that. He gives her like an awkward side hug saying, Things will get better. I'm sure of it. And then he hops out of the cart and looks at Alistair and says, "You coming? I want to say goodbye, but I need at least someone with me." And Anath is not in the mood to look at my face right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pull a U and do like that big of an event, by the way, Artie. It's just, this is kind of like an emotional thing. I actually got emotional, like, having to play that, to be honest. I started, like, my nose is all stopped up now because I kind of felt like my heart break a little bit. I was like, I'm so sorry.
Alistair stands up on the cart, gives her like a little headbat, and just goes back.
I look at Noir. I get down on one knee and pet her behind the ears and say, "All right, keep him safe. Howl if anything goes wrong." She nods and jumps into the cart with the Revy, Droop, and the owlbear.
After, I guess, about 30 minutes after they're gone, Revy finally, like, just kind of takes a deep breath and then just kind of jumps off the cart. And I guess her and Anath will also walk down. Even though Revy doesn't want to see her, she kind of doesn't want Anath to be alone with that. Because she knows that Anath does want to see Sariv before they go.
Alright. As you all walk down to what's left. Yes, what's left of the dome and the village. Sariv, what would you currently be doing?
Trinket shows up in the cart.
All right.
Would she run into us then?
Yes, I'd say you're coming. Roll me a d20.
Me or
Us?
us
No,
or
3.
okay.
Okay.
Oh.
You are still mid-hunt at the moment. Tracking down a very feisty deer that seems to think it can get away from you. As you all walk into the village, you see several lizard folk around, but not yours. You don't see Sariv around. The one of the other ones, yeah, that hits.
8 piercing
It goes down with little effort. It lets out one last cry of pain as it falls. As you all approach the outer wall of the tribe, one of the lizard folk calls out to you, "Ho! Welcome back."
Excuse me?
No.
You dare call us a hoe?
It said, "Hold."
Nope. Smiting.
Brandishing smite at 9th level. He
Exactly.
Talon
Ear?
walks up to the lizard folk and says, "We're with who you call the hunter. We came to say
yes,
goodbye."
Sariv. Yes, I recognized you. Please come in. She's out at the moment, but you're more than welcome to wait for her.
Thank you. We won't be too long.
Is there anything I could help you with at the moment?
If you could point us to where we should wait for her, that'd be much appreciated.
Well, he puts his claw to his chin for a moment. Well, she is out hunting at the moment. She's likely to bring it back to. Oh, what was his name again? Hold on, let me grab my. I wrote a note. Nope, that's not the thing.
Torbjorn.
Nope, that's a blank note.
Turbjorn.
Turbjorn.
Ah, there it is. My
Turbjorn,
remaining
ready
lizard
to
folk.
work.
Let's see. She's likely to bring it over to Silzen. So he points a claw tip over towards one of the other huts. You'll likely catch her up over there. Unless one of you knows Dwarvish, I doubt that
I
you'll be
do
able to
know
speak with him
Dwarvish.
much.
I guess
You're not with
Revi
us
then
at the
asks.
moment.
Yes. Well, she would be up behind you guys with a Nath.
Yeah, but you're 30 minutes behind.
That's true.
I look at him and say, my Dwarvish is very broken. Alistair?
I'm fine. I can do this.
Alright, I'm counting on you, buddy.
All right.
How long does this spell last? An hour. Okay. I so like zoned out. Where are we going?
we're going to wait for Sariv at this
Okay.
what's his face's hut.
That's Silzen.
Silzen, thank you.
Before we leave, ask him. You know if the chieftain's all right?
Well, he's doing much better. Our Dwarvish guardians are keeping an eye on him at the moment, but he appears to be doing better since whatever your friend over there did helped quite a bit.
Over
Good.
there.
And he like sort of nods a chin over at Anath.
Who's
And
like
Revi
what?
is-
Like 100 feet away, give or take?
Yes, he's
He has future sight. Who are
he's
you
like
pointing
faced
at?
away at the moment.
The man who will be there in 30 minutes.
Hmm.
Thank you. And we
Like they just appeared on your sight line.
go to Zilton. Oh,
Oh, so she decided to come after all. That's good to hear. That's good to see.
but should she have?
I'd rather her come and tell her to fuck off rather than not come at all.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that.
Whatever weird way they say their goodbyes, I guess.
Tieflings are interesting creatures. I'd rather, like I said though, I'm happy she came at all. That's what matters in my opinion.
He's sitting there in his head. Tieflings are interesting creatures, and then all of a sudden, he's just like, and the tits are pretty good too.
Oh my god.
In Alistair's head, he's questioning on whether he should bonk Talon in the head or not.
I didn't
But he's
say
just,
that
he's
out
just
loud.
pondering. He's pondering it.
I didn't say that out loud. That was
You're the one who
Just in
saw her
general.
naked and was like,
yeah,
whether we're
because you
having
forced that
coffee,
upon me. You forced that upon him.
You think Revi has modesty?
Talon doesn't know what the fuck to do for the umpteenth time.
I love. Oh, my favorite part about that was Alistair was just like, okay, it's happening. Like, what am I supposed to do about it?
That's perfectly fine. I mean, it's just
She's used to
people-
it, and then you're just sitting there like, you're like, oh
Freaking
my
the
god,
fuck
what
out.
is this? What is going on? And Alistair's just like, hey Revi, you need to go get that mole like under your left boob like checked out. Yeah, I'm gonna go get it checked out. Don't worry. Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I give the guard a polite nod and I walk towards Selzen's hut.
Soldier's coming?
I said
Selzen's
Selzen.
Oh, okay.
It's not even correct.
Oh,
Soldier's coming?
I tried.
Chieftains.
The chieftain's hut. Boogadoo. Anyways,
Boogadoo.
we go on.
Yeah, we head over there.
We wait for everybody and then
I'm watching
go
this
to
guy pop his temple.
Why did you have to tell me that?
It's a volcano. That's why.
I'm deafening.
All right, as you enter into this smaller hut, you see this male lizard folk, or at least what you assume, is with one large frill up on the top of his head, who is sewing two pieces of leather together at the moment. As you can like smell the tanning process.
Hmm. Good smell.
Get that armor skill leveled up.
Oh, I
Yo,
wasn't aware this was.
Is this hard leather or is it normal leather? I want to know if he's a level 15 or a level 1 crafter.
I walk up to him. Hold on. What's my craft? What would I look at for crafting things?
I think you need actual proficiency in blacksmithing or
Yeah,
leatherwork.
leatherworking tools.
Yeah.
Do you have?
Piss. I have tools. I don't have the proficiency.
It looks like a half decent piece of leather. You've hunted before, at least, like, and it appears to have been cured well. Roll me an insight.
Me?
Yes, you. Based on the way he's sewing it, like you've done all sorts of work around your village, and you could probably assume he's probably making something like a leather chest plate or something like that, something to as an armor form based on how the leather's cured.
That's a nice piece of leather you got.
He almost jumps as you say this. In Dwarvish, it's like, I wasn't aware I had guests.
I just changed my profile picture on Facebook for a week. Wyatt, go look at it.
Oh boy. Alright, let me see here. Oh my god.
Yeah, acting kind of sus, bro.
Oh, I wasn't aware I was having guests. As he quickly puts the letter down. What,
Wait.
what do I owe this for?
I look at Alistair. I don't speak Dwarvish.
This is the one that speaks Dwarvish?
Yeah, yes, he speaks Dwarvish.
So, I would have cast it before we entered the place.
Oh my god, Artie. Sarif's still alive. That's sus.
Wait, was that written in chat? Because was that written?
No, that's what Artie just sent me.
Oh, okay. All right. So can only he understand him, or can I?
Do you want to do the talking, or do you want me to do the talking?
Probably me.
Sarif, I saw
And I'll
talent.
cast tongues on you.
All right, sweet. So I understand him.
Yes, you can understand it and can speak it.
So I return in Dwarvish for the hour I have it. We're waiting for Sariv. The guard told us we could come here and wait for her.
Also, that's still not correct on the spelling. Hold on.
I don't care. You never told us how to spell it. It's Zilzin. That's how I know how to pronounce it.
I don't know if Juan wants to see this meme.
Just send it. I've seen terrible things.
Oh, I'm tagging you in it. Don't worry.
Oh God.
Oh god. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get some bleach so I can bleach my eyes out, guys. I'll be back later.
She's just brushing her teeth. What's wrong with you guys?
Oh.
Why is
Yes.
that a suggested group is what I want to know. That's what I want to fucking know.
Oh, yes, then I understand why you would be pointed here. She's out hunting right now. She should be bringing her kill back any time now, I do believe. He pokes his head out of the tent really quick. Yes, she should be back soon. In the meantime, you're welcome to wait. Um,
I think we'll just be here for an hour.
all right, it takes about maybe 30 to 40 minutes before Sariv shows up hauling a decently sized deer carcass.
Don't ask, Phil. Don't ask.
Did Brevi and Anath here now? There.
Yes, you guys show up. Your guys are pointed back to the same tent. So Sariv, you walk in, you see all four of them standing alongside.
6.
Yes,
4,
all of
5, 5. No, yeah, 5.
Droop!
Oh, what if
Yes.
Droop came with us?
Noir!
Yeah, no, I was counting Noir as the 5th one, but did Droop stay by the car or did he come with us?
He would probably follow wherever Revi goes.
Alright, so yeah, 6 of us.
Like, even though him and her had like where she basically told him get the fuck out, like, I don't want you to get hurt. He's still like,
He's still gonna follow along.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So yes, Sariv walks in, dumps the deer carcass, and then starts to walk out, not acknowledging any of you.
I quickly say, can we just have 2 minutes of your time? We're gonna leave as soon as we're gonna leave soon after.
Let me just look at the spell real quick.
Yes.
Yes, they're all there. Just Anath isn't going to have anything to say because I don't know what he'd say in this situation.
He'd basically start yelling and then walk out, from what I've gathered from his mood right now.
He'd probably say his peace of mind and then go out, expect her to leave. If she doesn't follow, he'd probably like, stomp out or something like that.
Send him a message and then get what he's gonna say.
Oh.
Well, I think he's straight up asleep.
No. Get what he's gonna say when, like, just send him a message to send you what he would say and what he would do, and then we'll just skip that part, and then we'll say it happened, whatever he did, and then we'll like post it in like campaign notes or something, so that way we can have what he did, since this is like a moment that involves everybody. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah.
So,
Well,
like, you
Sariv's
might not be
slapping the
here
shit
to
out
do
of
it,
Nath.
but and also tell him that.
Or Wyatt can set him up as his token, and then copy paste it. A very weak slap.
Like his head doesn't even turn. He's just staring at you.
It's because you're. How about this? It's because you're upset because of what happened. He's upset because of what happened, and so you're kind of upset. You see him, you're filled with sadness or anger or whatever, and then when you go to slap him, for some reason, you just can't
falls
bring
up
yourself.
short.
Yeah, you can't bring yourself to do it because you see him as, since he is like a quote unquote friend.
Even after everything that happened.
There you go. There's your reason of why the slap was poopy.
Or she
on
just
top of the exhaustion of chasing that deer for 10 miles.
And that too.
And then dragging it back 20.
Anyway, so 2 minutes of your time.
All right.
2 minutes was an exaggeration, but the point is, I just wanted to say goodbye. I couldn't leave without saying goodbye. I know you don't like me, and you have a very good reason to not like me. I'm not going to complain. I just wanted to say thank you for staying with us as long as you did. I really appreciate it. And then I sit down and then wait for everyone else.
Well, Revy's not gonna go next. Fuck you want? Revy's gonna go last.
If he doesn't respond by the time it's his turn, you can just type something out, Wyatt.
Alright.
No, I don't mean for him to respond now. We'll just have what he did
Okay.
during this moment. And just
Alright.
not say he did whatever he did, and so that way when he does respond, whether it be later tonight or tomorrow, then we'll just put it in the notes of what he did. Like he stormed out after seeing
It was an
her.
expression.
Regardless of what the children want. Sariv,
The children.
I'm not gonna force you to do anything. What you do now is your own choice. But we really did appreciate having you with us.
Quickly out of character, what's she gonna do with the artifact she got? She's just gonna hold on to it?
Or throw it to us.
Yeah, it's still on her person at the moment.
Okay. Oh god, I'm scared.
She's gonna fucking sell it.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck you!
Oh
Give
god.
The man with infinite
Fuck
weapons.
you!
What did she... What, I don't get the context.
The bowl of warning allows the wearer to not be surprised, and it'll issue you a warning if something's gonna happen to you.
So now he's basically invincible.
Yep. Well, it's her decision, so
That
you
is
can't
true.
really do anything about it, hun.
He's practically untouchable.
Now you wish the bow was the thing that broke, don't you?
So, what is Alistair gonna say?
Or he's in the process of saying.
Yeah.
I said my piece.
And then I have to say something probably.
And then storm out.
Who does that leave?
You.
You and
You and Droop. You and Droop, because Noir can't speak to her.
Well, she's a ranger. She can technically understand the basic expressions.
Oh, that is true.
Parting gift? What's the parting gift? Oh, that's the
The
parting
bow.
gift.
Mm-hmm.
Revy just walks up to her and she goes, "So you're not coming with us? Are you ever going to rejoin us?"
alright.
She just kind of... She just clenches her fist and then looks at her and she goes, "You know, you're the next person. If I catch you out anywhere, any fight that we're having is going to be your last. If I'm going to lose a family member, I'm doing it my own way. And if you ever try to come back now, I'll hold you to what you just said. I'll make sure you don't leave."
She's essentially threatening you.
She's
Yeah, we kind
basically
of got
saying, she's basically saying if you try to, because you said I don't plan on leaving it again, to Revy that's like a promise I'm not gonna leave. So, if she sees you out in the wild, Like, say you try to come back, like, hey guys, I'm back. I want to join or whatever. And she's basically like, she's gonna kill you right then and there, or at least try to. Whoever dies first, basically.
Huh.
Well then.
Also, I've been informed that Anath would tell Sri that he prefers her angry at him to angry at herself.
That was caught on
Okay.
video. You all heard it.
That okay.
I don't have the exactly how he would say it, but that's the gist.
And then I don't know what the. He stands up, gives Noir a pet. Noir would just give like a shake her whole body, essentially goodbye, and then both of us would walk out the door walk out the door.
All right.
Revi walks over to Sarib one more time, takes the bracelet off of her arm and slides it onto Sarib's.
All right.
And just turns and starts walking out. She said, "That's to make sure you don't break your promise. I don't want to have to kill you. If you're and try not to break that. It's something very important to me." I mean, Sarif can go run up and just be like, "No, here, fuck you." I mean, that's just what Revi did. Like, while Sarif is like, sitting there, Revi just walks up and goes, "Bloop," and then walks out. She's still,
She
she's
gives a
trying
shit,
to
but at the
be
same time she
civil.
doesn't.
Yeah, she's trying to be civil. What?
Oof. Basically, she's saying she'll keep it, and hopefully it'll survive her next time. Yeah.
Well, that bracelet is from her mom.
So.
Oh.
Because basically, Revi's dad had a necklace, and her mom had a bracelet, and they matched. And the necklace had like special, like the gem on it had like an inscription on it, and the bracelet had like jewels around it with different.
I'm gonna rewatch the VOD.
Well, actually, Revi has another bracelet too.
Hmm.
That I think someone gave her.
Hell
So
yeah.
I'm gonna actually change it to that one because I don't know what I'm gonna do with her mom's bracelet yet. She's gonna give her the other bracelet then, because like I said, I really don't know what I'm gonna do with the mom's bracelet yet.
Delta, to give you a summary, basically what's occurred is they're meeting with a party member that is leaving for the final time. And it's a very emotional, trauma-based event.
So,
as we all leave, I give her a doobie and we walk away.
All right.
You know what? Hang on.
All right.
She's high as fuck now.
Oh yeah, it's their first time using it. It's quite the experience. As you light it.
Oh god, no!
It's canon. It's happening. It's canon. It's happening.
All right. Your strength, dexterity, and charisma all go down by 10 points on the ability score.
Oh.
And your intelligence and wisdom go up by 10.
It was just a joke.
What's happening? It's wait, hold on. Wyatt.
Yes.
Wouldn't she roll a con save technically?
I'd say this is a willing imbibement.
Oh.
Imbibement.
Okay, is this just basically a fuck you for the Bow of Warning?
Wait,
Kind of, sort of, not really, but yes.
Wait.
Can we say
Yes.
for a fact that
But
that
actually,
Nat
no.
walked out before any of this happened?
I
Yes.
want to. You want
Okay.
this?
This is
Here.
the last thing. As
That's what Sarif's face looks like right now. I just sent it to Artie to see her reaction.
Oh God, I want to see now.
No.
Will you send it to me too? I want to see.
Yes.
Oh God, damn it. Okay. Whew.
she
Continuing
takes
on.
a long drag from it. You see her eyes go wide as her pupils dilate. Then suddenly, boom, hits the ground hard.
Yeah, that one's even better.
Quickly with the last remaining time of my dwarvish, I say, that wasn't supposed to happen. Take care of her. Where I killed Wyatt.
I don't know which is better, the one I sent, the one she sent back to me, or that one.
Oh,
Hold
God.
on, I gotta see
Artie.
this.
How many would you have taken from me?
All of them, all at once.
Just
Just
one.
one.
Okay. I'll mark that down to 8 now.
You have 8? You have
I have
8?
8 now.
Why do you have doobies in the first place?
That's a story for another day.
Hey, man. Sometimes you just need a good time, you know?
Stop, Wyatt. You do not sound like a pothead.
That's the guy who gave it to us. No joke.
Oh,
So-
God, my
Yeah.
fucking face hurts.
So this
Moving
is
on.
the
Moving on.
Yes.
Moving on from a depressing scene.
That turned really funny because we got a lizard folk high for the first time.
Yes, I'll make sure. Well, he'll probably do it once he gets back. Yeah, he's well aware of it.
So,
I could ruin this and just cast Greater Restoration.
No. No. Don't kill the bit. You're gonna kill the bit if you do that.
Also, you also have True Sight for the next hour on top of those other effects.
Nobody mentioned this to Ilnir.
True Sight in the dirt, yes.
True sight in the dirt.
It's all dirt. It's real dirt.
I see all the worms.
All the worms.
I see all the words.
Wait, she
Jesus
has
Christ.
tremor sense too.
Yes,
So
does.
she can feel the worms move as she sees them.
She's
Oh God. She has ascended to a higher being of lizard folk.
Yes, moving on.
moving on.
As
I
you
assume
all-
it was just me and Talon in that room when that happened.
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
that was as everyone else was leaving.
We don't tell anybody about this.
All right.
Between the two of us.
Agreed.
And we go.
Agreed. Yeah, no, I quickly step out, hoping she doesn't fucking start chasing me.
So, I guess we
great
make our
knowing
way
you,
back to
Susan.
the cart, right?
Yes, we're all
Yep.
on our way back to the cart. Me and
So, I
me
guess
and
that's-
Alistair are kind of like jogging at this point.
Trying
Trying to catch up to everybody.
As you get onto the cart, you see another cart going down the road. It seems to be business as usual on the day.
I guess as they start down the road, Revi will just ask, like, so you guys aren't gonna leave, you?
I don't plan on going anywhere.
Alistair.
I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon, if at all.
Same.
You hear
We
it
have
in a
business
nath
together.
sigh in the distance. Then there were
Yep.
3.
You're stuck with all of us.
There's 4 of us. 6 of us.
6 of us. 7.
Yeah, I'm here.
I meant the player characters.
Mm.
There's actually 4 of us, I guess, left.
Yeah, there's 4 player
of the-
characters left.
5. Honestly, you could probably talk to James to get in too. Poor
Doesn't
James.
Doesn't
Poor fucking James.
wait? Hold on. Wait. I'm so lost right now. We have an empty slot.
No, Artie's gonna be playing, but if Wyatt wanted an extra character, like an extra player character, I would request James. But poor James. Poor James. He's
Why?
just like, yeah, you could probably just be like, James, you're in my campaign now. He'll be like, oh, okay.
Or it'd be like America fuck, or he'd do an America fuck yeah fist bump.
But then that'll make 2 Tuesday campaigns, then a Wednesday campaign for Illners, and then a
That
Thursday
I'm not a part
campaign.
of.
I have 4 that I'm a part of now, and 4 that James is going to be a part of.
I only have 2.
Wait, Artie, is he a part of your campaign?
Not anymore. Taldo got killed off.
No, James.
Oh, James?
James. No. Okay, so James would have 3 then.
If we invited him to this.
Well, we've voted on everybody that was joining Ilnir's campaign.
I have 2 open elements left.
I mean, if I'm not a part of it, it's whatever. I mean, it was up to you guys.
Campaign?
Yes.
I would honestly ask James or Seth, but I would more likely ask for Seth, not Seth, but James, because I don't want another anime character.
Makes sense. Hey, actually, James is in other games right now. You want me to ask him real fast?
Good. You are correct on there, Artie. Let me change that real fast.
Wyatt, would you want me to ask him right fast? He's in other games.
I'll ask him some other time.
Okay.
After session.
So is that session over?
Oh.
I mean, this is a good stopping point.
That is true.
Yeah, we can wait till next time when Ilnir's here so we can decide on where we want to go now.
Well, Revy doesn't know about the whole mercenary thing.
Shouldn't we do that real fast?
There are a few places that actually have mercenaries.
Mercenary guilds.
Can we see the whole map, please?
Yep. Let me bring over the map.
But yeah, before we end, shouldn't we talk to Revy about that?
About what?
Oh yeah, she hasn't been brought up.
Yeah, she hasn't been brought up about that.
Oh yeah.
A mercenary thing.
Yeah.
So we're here right now at the 11.
Yes.
11.
Can you shift ping it?
Yes, technically.
We might as well. I can't shifting it, but Wyatt can. Technically, I think the best thing that we should do is go ahead and go down the Silvery Moon face judgment there, I guess. Go ahead and do that, too. Like, because currently, let me get a, red. This is where we currently have a quest in. Here, Silvery Moon.
Well, you
and then
had a quest.
Yeah,
we had a quest. 4 years too late.
Oh yeah.
They're dead.
Long dead.
Super dead.
So this is our current.
We could go to Silvery Moon, go to the college and see if somebody knows anything about the events going on.
This is what we have right now that was in the notes from December. No one's ever looked at.
Whatever happened to that guy who was looking for looking for a wife? That guy. I'm like, this guy who was doing something, and I read like, oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that guy. Hang on.
Yeah.
There it goes. Okay, it wasn't letting me delete it. But that's where we have our next thing. The other thing is that town that's been overridden by demons back towards Winry.
Yes, that
we could. Yeah, that is another thing.
You had to actually travel through that. It was Yartar, but it was cleared out once the storm fell off.
Okay. So we did that. We had something in Tribor, I remember being mentioned. The City in the Sky, that's another one. Yeah.
Montana Mike.
And we still have to go find him and do his quest, by the way.
Re-find him.
All
Hey,
right.
maybe if we go
Let
to
me bring up that module then. All right.
next time.
On
He
Dragon
would
Ball
probably
Z.
be, actually. He would probably either be in Silvery Moon or Everland. He would be in a big city, probably, with girls.
Look, all you have to do is give his call and he'll show up. Wyatt, don't do it.
Speak of the devil and he
How'd
shall
you-
appear.
How'd you know I was about to do that?
Because I know
motherfucker.
you.
But no, that would be... We need to go back to the last town that we went to, because Revy has jewelry to pick up.
That is
We have
true.
shit to pick up, remember? In the last town? And we had an order in Mithril, too. An order in Mithril, yeah.
That is it for session, Delta.
Are you guys not gonna... Okay.
No. Oh, sorry. I thought I muted. That is it for session. We're just
Are we not
catching
gonna-
up. We're just
You
catching up
do
on what we
whatever
need
you
to do
feel
real
like.
fast.
Like, there's
We're
still
we're
a
just
little bit
catching
of
up
time
on
if,
quests,
like,
basically.
Wait, who ordered the Mithril?
it was the actually the jewelry shop owner in
Oh,
In
we have to talk to. Hold on.
Can we go
Hold
ahead
on.
and go do that right fast? Me and
Hold on.
Alistair.
We need to talk to Dolgier Finbane, or whatever his name is. Fine bin.
Finger bang.
Dolgier Finbane in Mithril Hall about somebody from down here.
I
There's
guess
so
let's
much
go
shit
ahead
we
and go
gotta do.
About a
that.
delivery, I think.
Honey,
Yeah,
can
jewelry.
you make a list of all the quests that we have? Because
I
all these-
believe I did that. There's literally a thing that says quest notes.
Where?
And it's very empty.
Like, for some reason.
Well,
Hold on.
yeah, quest notes. We never did.
This is what's in my quest notes right now. I don't know why,
Doc.
but I make sure to write everything.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You still have the bangle.
Yeah, we still have the bangle. We can convince
Alright.
someone to wear it.
Okay.
You
so-
realized you were supposed to be rolling the entire time it's been in your possession, right?
I have a good constitution.
It was con, right?
I
Go
I thought it
ahead.
was wisdom. I thought it was a wisdom save.
Yes, you all head back into Mithril.
He just immediately starts just rolling every single one. Alright, hold on.
I cast a spell on this one. And a spell on that one. Artie, welcome to the group.
Welcome to the roll squad.
Roll. Initiation. On this day, we all fail. Forevermore.
Okay. If you all go to general chat, this should work.
Yes, I appreciate it.
We're gonna do this right fast after this. We're gonna have a meeting, and we're gonna sit down, and I'm gonna type out the quest that we have.
I still have that newspaper.
So, Anonymous Cormorant just joined. Whoever that is.
I think that's me.
So,
Wait, hold on. What?
Anonymous Oxalotl? Who's the Oxalotl? I wanna be the Oxalotl!
Wait, is that me?
Is that you typing?
Yes.
That's the Camarant.
Ah, I'm disappointed. It's already, of course, it's already
Here it is.
Kawaka.
Quokka. You're a
Quokka.
Quokka.
What? What did I do?
Anonymous narwhal.
That's me.
Narwhals.
Woman in the ocean.
Yeah, yeah.
Swimming
You
at
need to
the
pass a
ocean.
DC of 15 to keep yourself from equipping the item. So Juan, you failed in the first roll.
What is it?
You need to make a Wisdom save of a DC 15
Of what?
for the
For
bangle.
the bangle.
Of what? Wisdom?
Wisdom, yes.
First one I pass. Second one I fail.
It
What
needs-
is it to remove it?
It needs to be a 15. You failed the first roll.
No, the first one is
Sure.
these are D20s without modifiers. With modifiers, the first one passes, the second one fails, the third one fails,
Pass,
pass,
fail.
Okay.
Does
So,
dispel magic?
hold on. Did you cast
No.
Identify on it?
No, we don't have identify.
So what all are we in here? We have an oxalotl, a narwhal, a quokka, a
Here,
camera.
hold on. I'm just going to send it to you. Send you the link one.
What's the next one?
Narwhals.
So what are the other animals? There should be one more animal. What's the other animal?
I don't know.
Because I should be one.
No, you have just your account.
Oh, it's just my account. Okay.
Since you own the page, it's just you.
Wait, where
Alright,
does it say that I have
yes.
to do a DC 15?
Here, hold
Yes.
on. Here, it says,
Oh,
yeah, it's
DC 16.
DC 16,
So-
DC 16 for the first one, and then a DC 15 afterwards.
Yeah,
Okay, let me up.
but does the spell magic cancel it? Because it's a curse, and most curses can be canceled out by the spell magic for an hour.
Yes, it'll work for an hour, but it'll only be officially removed with remove curse.
Which I have.
You do have remove curse?
Yeah.
All right, if you want to cast it, you can,
So
but
any
like,
time that I failed, I would have cast it because I've never run out of third level slots.
all right, well that just kind of killed the fun for my bangle.
Hey, clerics. That's what we do.
Honestly, like
We can
literally,
just give it to someone we don't like.
literally straight up, as long as you put it on your offhand and didn't touch anything with it, you would have been fine.
I can turn into Harry Potter in the first movie.
Basically, yeah.
Touch people's faces and they disappear into a cloud of dust.
No,
It only affects.
it only
physical things.
non-sentient
no,
beings. It only affects non-sentient beings. So basically, you could have walked, if you would have kept it, you could have walked up to somebody, grabbed their sword, and would have just melted into a pile of dust. You could have disarmed somebody by poking their sword,
Hello, welcome back.
and it only
Bye.
affects that hand.
Oh, she went fully offline too. Shit. Yeah, I think so.
But yeah,
Uh-oh.
like straight up. Oh, Woomy!
But okay, I guess this storyline's dying. This was unexpected.
Well, we can't continue.
Hey, I have 300 golds worth of incense.
Let's see.
Top plus.
Stanberry the Bear 2020 redeemed in Nya. 1 second.
Well, actually, I could
Nya
make this
Nya.
work.
So at any time, if somebody needs to know something, hit me up. I got you.
But yeah, no, honestly, straight up one. I honestly was kind of hoping you didn't do Dispel Curse.
Remove curse, yeah.
Remove Curse. I was hoping you would have just done Dispel for a while, because that way you could have, just been like, oh shit, hour's up. Let's do that real fast. And then when we were in combat, you could have just been like, hey, you like your armor? It no longer exists.
Or
Exactly.
what
And I-
armor?
And here I was hoping to have fun with the most dangerous gases in mining, with the damp gases. Here I was hoping to have fun.
Kirsty's back!
Hey, can you just bring it up?
Yep, we can hear you.
Hello.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yup.
Yes.
The school's Wi-Fi just
Straight up
suicided itself.
F.
Ooh.
Like completely gone on both my phone and my laptop.
Oh God.
That's
So
scary.
I was writing the quest notes. I only got one wrote in.
Yes.
So Wi-Fi turned off. I didn't fucking turn off the Wi-Fi.
Asshole McGee. Wow, I see that little talent in the court. You motherfucker.
What? Where?
It's in the documents.
Stop Strahd. Asshole McGee. Set Vampire Boy free, and now we have to do that quest and fix it. Go kill Strahd. Wow. Feeling the love.
Oh, I don't know if we need to actually kill him or not. Like, we don't know.
Yeah. The last thing I remember involving Strahd was he invited us to meet him.
Okay, and then we have...
Right quick, while we're in the cart on our way to the next location, we would fill Revy in about the whole Merc thing.
Yeah. So just for a while, we're gonna be mercenaries. Yay! For a couple years, yay!
Or months, who knows?
Years, yay!
Yay, killing people for money. It's like
It's not always killing people.
that's literally killing things. That's the only quest Talon would be able to take. That's all. That's basically his entire skill set. I don't know much. I don't know how much longer.
Yeah, Discord is
It'll
not
be on
going to
for.
work.
I'll be up for a couple more hours. I don't know how much longer I have this stream playing to go. Gotcha. If you need to go, Delta, you can. I don't know what I'm.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I
We're
don't know if
ending
you guys can
session.
see that or not. I don't know if you guys can see that or not.
In the document you're writing.
Montana makes Spelunky quest.
Yep,
We
we can.
need to find him.
Also, may I just point
Thank
out
you.
that during the entire emotional thing, I've just been watching this. Let me put it in.
I'm scared.
Let me see. Yep, that's the right link.
Right now, we're just having a meeting
Of
to figure out
course.
what all the quests are.
Why?
So,
There's a lot wrong with you.
Yes, there is. You're just realizing this now?
Wyatt, if you're looking
No.
at my stream, this is the face I'm actually making in real life.
Alright, hold up. Oh, just a blank stare.
And then just disappointment.
Yep.
But add a face palm to that because I can't use my hands.
Oh, God.
So Juan, do you like my idea? And do you want to not remove curse on my Bengal?
Nah, it's a good thing to have, just in case.
So you did dispel it?
Yeah, I'd keep on removing curse if it gets on me. Just cause it's a problem that I need to figure out how to solve.
Well, you can remove curse to like Oh wait, hold on. What am I thinking? You can only remove the curse by hold on 1 second.
Oh, boy.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry that this clacking is so loud. I'm on my phone. I can't help it.
You're good.
Like,
Oh,
I'm literally
okay.
using data right now.
Like I said, you're good. All right, yeah, no, you're not removing the curse. You're not removing the curse itself. You're just keeping it from fusing to you. I almost fucked up my own item. Spent like 4 hours making that thing, and I almost fucking told you how to do it wrong.
Okay. So.
One second. Okay, so it's not showing up. Alright. Let's refresh that, because that's actually kind of an important video I need. Excuse me, the fuck? All my audio straight up died. Oh, that ought to fucking do it. Figured out why my audio died.
Why is that? All right, Ernie.
I think I am going to try and force myself to stay awake for a bit longer by playing Ori.
Respect.
I
Is
already
that
beat the
game
first
good?
game. It is great. The game is fantastic. The story is pretty plain and simple, but the actual artwork and gameplay, it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous.
The
But yeah.
music ties in so well with everything else.
I figured out why my audio wasn't coming through though.
Why?
When I plugged in my old headset, it didn't auto sync to have audio come through it. So it was trying to go through it was trying to go through a source I don't have plugged in.
Okay, so.
All right, Artie.
Ah,
Anywho, let's close my character sheet and roll 20. So what's the plan now?
We're working on quest.
Well, duh. I mean after that.
Who is anonymous camera rant? Because whoever it is just said who cares about them. Is that you, one?
I'm gonna keep that in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
Nah, I'll get rid of it. That's fine. We still have. Find the doobie, man. Get more doobie.
Oh God. Uh,
I got mine stolen from a depressed lizard folk. I need another 20.
all right, man. I just rolled some up.
Oh, not in this server, Delta. You should be able to join. Oh, hold on one second.
But I think I'm gonna go to the living room and boot up Ori.
I am going to pass the fuck out.
Weakling.
I am crashing hard.
Weak. Alright, you do that.
Hun, can you look at the quest right fast?
Yeah, I can do that. Give me a second here. Let me see.
Yeah, it's just not letting me it's not letting me open Discord on my computer. Why? It set itself to airplane mode now.
Ew.
Yeah, that's what I'm...
Artie's just gonna go rewatch the part where you flip out.
And clip
Over
it.
and over and over again. Yep, that's what she's gonna do.
Oh, me?
why it's down. It says I'm connected to it, but it's not like... let me see if I can connect to YouTube. So I can't... I just can't open Discord.
Huh.
Like, it's not
All right,
letting me
we're back
open
again.
Discord.
Testing, testing, 1, 2. Stream, can you hear me?
We can. But yeah, it's not... It just won't let me connect to Discord. Like, I can go and... I bet I can watch Pupper's video. Wait. Banana